Going live now. And we're live. However, we only have one German because, as Flynn just pointed out before we went live, we wanted to do a stream about the Parasite of Mortrex, and apparently it has already infected Marco, and Shusa is acting strangely.
No!
Oh, and he just cut out. There we go. Perfect.
Wait.
What's that?
I said, wait, what?
Okay, so coming to you live, number one Tyranid Shitshow on the internet, live from Flynn. Where are we coming from in Rick Priestley's house today?
We are coming live from his boiler cabinet.
We're coming to you live from Rick Priestley's boiler cabinet. If you hear weird sounds, it's just the boiler.
What
The hot and sweatiest episode of the Creature Conference ever, the Tyranid Shitshow ever, the Creature Conference. Flynn, you want to explain a boiler cabinet to Moloch?
So basically, where the boiler is in your house, normally there's like a little, you've got it closed off, so you don't accidentally burn yourself. That's the cabinet.
I see.
That's like another word for a closet.
No, when I was in the UK back in ancient times, there were flats and apartments where you had to put some coins into the heating to get some heat out of it.
I've heard this story.
Yes.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, coin operated ones. So you only pay for what you're using. Yeah.
Is it still a thing these days?
Yeah, still quite a few people are in houses
What?
like rented accommodation from like the
Yeah.
council and stuff. They will have it in some of those.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds so last century.
Oh, totally. I mean, I was amazed, and it was like 1990 or something when I was over there last.
Yeah.
In such an apartment, and still these days, ridiculous. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or it's like they've got it as some people pay on meters as well, so it's they don't even get like bills or stuff through.
Okay.
Well, we've got the first comment through from Floppy. Says, if it's a shit show, isn't number 2 a better fit than number 1? Tyranid shit show on the planet. Or am I overthinking things of the will of the hive mind?
No, you see, the situation is that we are the best at being shit. We're better than anyone else at being shit. We're the number one. We're like the number 8 Tyranid. I don't even know if there are other Tyranid streams. Maybe we're the only one, but we're
the best and the worst.
If there were other Tyranid streams, we would be shittier than them in terms of quality, but we would be the best at being shit. That's what I mean when I say the number 1 Tyranid shit show on the internet. We are the best at being crap.
Stop already.
All right. Well, I was really hoping that we would have 3 Parasite of Mortrex boxes up on the screen here. Well, and one through audio on Flynn's end. But apparently the 5th member has ambushed Hive Fleet Moloch. And...
Yeah, sorry. I have mine already, and I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, look at you. Simon, have you opened yours yet?
No. I assume we would do that together.
Oh, I'm an ass. I already opened mine.
Yeah, I'm even worse.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, Flynn already converted his, so he's a real dick.
Are you surprised?
No, he's a jammy bastard. I'm not surprised.
What I absolutely love about this is warning, small parts, sharp point.
What?
Teile, spitze Enden.
What does that mean?
Like small parts, sharp ends.
Die Teile spitze Enden.
That should be a Tyranid creature.
Yes.
Teile spitzen Enden. Tyranniden.
This is so random. Like no one would actually say that.
Nope.
Is the German the Parasite von Mortrex?
Yes.
Oh, you're getting good.
There we go.
All that time.
After only 2 decades, he's already learning 2 words of German. Woo!
All right, since you dudes have been patient and waited, I give you permission to now open your Parasite of Mortrexes.
Yay!
I will explain Secret Project Plastic Rain. So I had this really epic idea about this Parasite of Mortrex release that I was going to advance order the Parasite for myself and for Simon, Marco, and Flynn to so that we would all have it, and then maybe we could get it by release day, and we could have a stream on release day. However, I came up with this idea before I knew when release day was going to be, and then release day wound up being on Easter weekend here in Canada, and Nora and I had plans to go out of town, so I was kind of like, ah, man, there goes my idea of having a stream about the Parasite on release day. However, it's fortunate that that happened because, Flynn, when did you get your Parasite?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I would have
Wednesday.
gotten mine on Wednesday had I waited for Games Workshop to release it, but there was a shop locally that had it, so Games Workshop still hadn't shipped out my order on Tuesday, so I just went and bought them at a local shop. Simon and Marco, when did you guys get yours?
Simon?
Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, same here. Yesterday.
Yeah. So, with the help of Symbio Joe, because I didn't want to screw up anything on the German Games Workshop website, I advanced ordered them directly from Games Workshop. I ordered Flynn's from the UK one. I thought they were going to be there in good time, and they were really fucking slow. So I'm pretty disappointed about that, but it's good because we couldn't have done it last weekend anyway, so now we're doing it now.
What the fuck? Thank you so much.
Yes.
Welcome.
And it's weird that it's coming from France.
That is weird.
I was so confused yesterday when a parcel from Games Workshop arrived, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Did
did yours come from France as well?
Yes, of course. And I thought the only guy who might pretend to be French was Nick. He likes to pretend to be French sometimes.
Oh,
People are more impressed.
hello, my name is Bon Ami Jarimond.
Yes,
I have
because
done the
it was
most beautiful
always-
Tyranid you've ever seen.
It was always confusingly good when you did it like this. So it's time to say it out loud, I guess. Simon and me always thought you're not Canadian, you're French. And you probably live in Toulouse or something.
No, I would be living in Trois-Rivières. I'd be Québécois, French Canadien. That was
Okay.
actually where we were last weekend, getting back in touch with my my non-existent French Canadian roots in La Belle
Okay.
Province.
So
Opening this box,
yes.
looking at it, I have to say I did not know what to expect,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I have to say that I'm frankly underwhelmed.
What? You bastard!
It's
Tell me more.
No, seriously, because well, it's such a tiny frame.
It's
Yeah.
small.
Back in the look at those wings. Back in the day, they would have had their own frame.
Yeah.
They would look
Small.
so good on Warriors. So it's a single frame with them for Warriors would have been awesome.
Yeah. But spontaneous reaction. The spindly claws, really spindly claws are amazing.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
sexy.
Yeah.
These
Really
here,
good.
part number 10 with that weird angle on,
Yes.
and yeah, they're really cool.
10 and 11. Those are the boss parts. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's small.
Okay,
It's
well,
like really
so now you
small.
busted it open. We can like go through the sprues. Flynn, you don't have a sprue because you're
No.
a jammy bastard.
I can bring one up on my phone.
Yeah, so now
I
you can
actually
actually like
have
see
to-
it. Go ahead.
I need to take out and look at numbers because I have no idea where to put this. But I assume number 12. That's the part where you glue the thing to the ground to have it a larger. Okay,
Yes.
that looks stupid.
I don't know what that is. That I was
What's
trying to
that?
figure out what that. It's some kind of weird like. It looks like a Tyranid creature or something.
It's 12?
12.
Yeah, it's 12.
12. Yeah.
Well,
It-
I have to say, whenever I'm close to the tropical oceans, there's some kind of mussel or clam on the shore, which is just some kind of carapace sticking to the rocks. And
Mhm.
when you try to lift it up, you can't because it's so stuck to the rocks.
Mhm.
It looks exactly like that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
And that's nice for me to see. But why? Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, so floppy disk asks how large it is compared to a second edition Steeler. I don't know.
I have a new Gene Stealer from the Overkill box here, which is maybe slightly bigger than a second edition Stealer, but not by much.
Yeah, so he's about this size. So the torso is slightly larger.
It's like a warrior talk, I guess.
No, it's actually smaller than a warrior torso. So the reason that I busted mine out and started fucking around with it was that I started making a video comparing it to a bunch of different Tyranid parts.
Yeah.
And I realized that the torso, so if you look at the torso here on the Parasite, and this is a warrior torso, it's actually smaller.
What the fuck?
So it's like larger than Gaunt sized.
Yes, true, but the ribs are much more delicate too.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Lictor size, because like if you look at a Lictor rib cage, it's smaller than a warrior.
Lictor suits it quite nicely. I luckily have my Hive Fleet out in the cabinet, which is standing just right next to me.
Good timing.
Yeah.
If you want to see me unpack it, check the show from last week.
And
therefore, it's only a grab to get out my little friends here. And
so here's like a current edition Gene Stealer in comparison to the Parasite. It's slightly bigger than a current edition Gene Stealer. Not a ton.
Yeah.
The torso is similar because the Gene Stealer one is very wide.
But boys, let's be honest. Is big always good?
I don't think so. We got those. We got the Toxicrene and whatever Vor, and they were huge and they had terrible details. So.
And sometimes it's also about technique and not only about size.
What I find most curious is that we are experiencing a design a design change.
Yeah.
Because so far we have I always mix them up because I always get mixed up with convex and concave.
Yep.
Yes.
So convex
sticks out.
Convex sticks out, yeah. And
okay, think of it this way, Simon. Does a cave go in or does a cave go out?
Oh, I don't know, but there's
no. If you're gonna walk into a cave, okay, let me put this to you in German. A Höhn. Does a Höhn go in or does it go out?
The what?
Oh, I don't know. I try to do it from dark. Höhle. A Höhle. Does a Höhle go in or go out?
Okay.
It goes in. It goes in.
So in concave, you have con and then cave. Cave is the English word for Höhle.
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 If anyone tuning in, they aren't throwing up.
And if you're confused where to find the Höhle, they are right beside the AKW.
Und keine Eier.
Und keine Eier.
Okay. We can't even top that because there's this weird saying I recently picked up about convex and concave, about which doesn't translate very well into English because the English word brave is something different than it is in German. The brav.
Absolutely.
Brav means if you behave.
Well behaved.
Ah.
You're well behaved. Yes. So if.
Okay, so
no, I'm not repeating it. It's about the shape of a young lady. So if she behaves,
yes,
she's concave. Yes.
Okay, guys, change of topic.
Wait, no, Simon didn't finish. Simon was talking about.
Yeah, so if you look at the shoulder parts, that's where I wanted to go. The shoulder parts and the chitin shape is concave and not.
Yes.
And this is something I cannot remember seeing ever before on Tyranid carapace.
That's interesting. I like that.
And what emotions does it bring up with you?
It immediately reminds me how someone told me about the negative space the Dark Elder range was using.
Okay.
So
could that someone be Jess Goodwin?
Maybe.
I was not starting to talk about Just Goodwin, but let me wait.
Okay, I'm done. I'm putting this thing not together now, but I'm putting it piece by piece.
Pieces out so you can look at them.
Okay.
So looking at the sprues and looking at the pieces, like, what are your favorite bits on here now that you can actually
Nope.
see them?
Please let me start
Oh,
with the
sorry,
story.
go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Back in ancient days, as I'm getting 50 in a week. So
Really?
I'm
Get
finally
your pipes out, people. Get your pipes out.
yes,
Wow.
bring me presents, please. Back in the ancient days, back then, when the world was young and there was mist in the mountains, and we only had fire to cook our stuff and no electricity and shit. Modern synthesist Hydra and me went to Nottingham to meet our master, Jess Goodwin, and meet
I
him
like
we
that.
did.
Meet our master.
And he taught us the secret ancient concept of the happy hands.
Oh, was that
Anyone remember the happy hands? It's a true
Of
story.
course.
Yep. Now I gotta go find that picture.
Yeah, you should. For everyone outside listening, Jess Goodwin actually in Buckman's bar described to us how he would sculpt gargoyle wings, which weren't available back then. There was only the second edition gargoyle models back. And suddenly he started waving his hands happily around the air, saying, happy hands, happy hands. And fanboys that we were, we all started waving along. And we all played this Happy Hands Gargoyle song for the camera. And it was really like weird shit.
Yep.
But the Happy Hand design has proven to be the Tyranid wing design for, I think, like a decade now. And it's in the Parasite as well. It's a Happy Hand Parasite. He's
All right,
really
you
happy.
ready for this?
Like,
Everybody ready on stream?
go,
Oh,
go,
yeah.
go.
This
Oh,
picture is
dear.
called With Progenitor on my desktop, on my hard drive. Here is our happy hand proof back when, the world was young and there was mist on the mountains and we were all a lot less fat / I don't know, wrinkled.
Jazz hands.
They're happy hands.
It looks-
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The best part is Simon's little mustache.
I don't think so. I think your glasses are the best part.
And we all
Oh,
look
God.
like we're 16 or something.
Yeah, Marco, you look like
Yep.
you're 20. Like, what's the deal, bud?
Yes, I don't know. I
Do-
look different these days, I assure you.
Does any one of you have still the drawing I made that day?
Wait,
Of course.
wait.
I don't know if anyone took it with us.
Hold
Or-
on. We gave it to them, didn't we?
Yes,
I don't know.
I think we gave it to them.
we did.
Why the hell? Why did I just lose that folder?
So people out there, if you want to know how to become part of the lore, just dance along when they tell you to dance.
Dance, monkey,
Yes.
dance.
Yes.
And let's not talk about Ensuing Night, the Ensuing Night and his sphincter stories. We don't talk about this.
Here you go, Simon. Here's the ensuing night.
What?
What really
Wait, you-
happened in Nottingham? Whoa, 2007. God, we're old.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, like 15 years ago? Damnation.
Simon Hydra drew this. And this is us in Nottingham. So we got Jess O. Garg Norn Queen with his happy hands.
It's so awesome.
We got
It's
Phil
so
O. Gant
bloody
Norn
awesome.
Queen because he took us to like a bongo circle or something in a park.
Yes, he did.
So here's Phil with the bongo. Moloch sucking down some. I can't read what that says.
I sucked down whatever I could.
With his
Yeah,
kind of
we all did.
motorcycles, and I'm sucking down some stuff, and then Hydra is toast. And in the background, there's like a Tyranid yelling at something. I don't know what's going on there.
That looks like it's a Carnifex taking a shit for a second.
Well, maybe it is a Carnifex taking a shit. It could well be, actually. Simon, do you remember what that is?
Bloody
Can you zoom
glorious.
in? Maybe. I think so.
I can't really zoom in, but I can like fudge it. Here we go.
It's really,
Enhance.
it's really glorious stuff.
Oh shit, yes. And I think
Yeah,
Jess'
I think-
expression is spot on, isn't it?
I think that's a Carnifex taking a crap.
Jess is spot on. Like, this is Jess. This is exactly how he was.
With
And
his
he is
big brain.
probably.
Oh, you
If
made
they-
him and Jess and Phil have big brains. Nice.
If the parasite would have bigger brains, that would be. Yeah, I drew it. It's my sketch. Yeah, I think. Is it possible that there was a joke about a Carnifex taking a crap so that the body shape looks like it? Or maybe I think I recall that Jess said that his Carnifex concept sketch looks like he's taking a crap.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's glorious to see
And
it.
I like that you gave Phil scything drumsticks.
Yo, boys, and I got the feeder tentacles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
better to
you
suck
got
up the
good.
booze.
Yeah, perfect for me.
Yeah. There you
Why
can
don't
see
we go?
how. There you can see the hierarchy of us.
Why,
So we have the Lictor Marco, we have the Gene Stealer Mr. Pink, and I'm the little Termagant.
Okay.
well, so why don't we go the next week again? Tell me.
I gotta
Next
start
week.
my new job next week.
Yeah.
Yes. Drop it. Fuck off. Live your life. Go to Nottingham.
I'll go buy some lottery tickets, and if I win, we can go to Knott's.
Yay!
Yes, I'll be there.
Yay.
Easiest for me.
Good man. Anyway,
Honestly,
that was a little diversion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but still, it's 15 years ago. Honestly, boys,
That's
why didn't
crazy.
we ever do it? Why didn't we ever do it again? Like for whatever reason, I don't
Because
know.
we went there before it was cool, and now it's all the rage to go to Nottingham. We're like, yeah, we went there in 2007.
Yes, so
We're
could
like
be
OG.
fun.
True.
Could be fun.
Well, I thought you said that we were gonna go over when there was like that alien thing.
Yes,
What is
next
your
year.
big alien event?
It's Alien War 3.0. It's gonna be next year in 2023, somewhere in southern UK.
Yep.
There's gonna be a big shit show about aliens going on. It's gonna be me there.
Yeah. that's
Just
the
you.
whole shit show. Just
Seriously,
you
so
there.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think something like 100 colonial marines and 20 people dressing like aliens and a crashed dropship in the woods and a horror show with lights and sounds and creepy shit that used
and
to be. At the,
Marco dressed up as Norn Queen, as Hive
I
Queen.
would love to be. I'm fat enough these days, but honestly, there used to be a show called Alien War in Trocadero Center in London, with the Alien license, and it was a horror show, like a live action show, and it was really popular back then. And for some weird reason, I didn't go there when I was in London, like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And the guys who used to act in it back then are trying to set up a bigger outdoor event like this next year in the UK.
Yeah.
Because it was so popular, and many people are jumping on this these days. And I'm head of the German Colonial Marines, actually. The German
the head?
contingent. I'm the head. I'm
I
the
didn't know
big.
that. I thought you were just a
Oh,
tail.
You know, I'm the head because nobody wants to do this shitty job but me.
Okay.
I tried to find someone else, but no one wants to do it. Honestly, well, whatever. I think this is going to be really cool, and it's going to be in next year in the UK.
Yep.
And it's going to be a public event, like with hundreds, thousands of spectators and stuff. And it might be an awesome opportunity for a reunion, and then go to Nottingham as well.
Well,
Why
I thought
not?
you were also going to host your Tyranid campaign weekend at your awesome venue in Berlin.
Honestly, I would do it next month if I saw a foundation for it, because
Right.
I'm able to use a very nice venue in Berlin, a waterside venue with nice windows and lots of space. And
Mhm.
we talked about doing a campaign weekend for Tyranids, or just getting together with all the guys we know online, just for
Yeah.
once in real life. And I would do it right now, but I'm too busy, too lazy, and too distant from the rules these days to write up a campaign weekend. I can't do it.
I think what you need is, first of all, you need is a rule set that works, because Games Workshop rules work for some people, but seriously not. I think if we all would play it, we would not get what we would be expecting.
I think the safest bet is to do Kill Team and take a page out of Simon. You've like looked into this a lot. take a page out of people who do like the Inc 28 style events, where you take like a simple rule set and you modify it to like reflect the stuff that you want to have happening. And I
Yeah.
think that the kill team rule set could be that, because you don't want people bringing like giant armies. Like, I think it would be way cooler to just like each person brings a kill team and they can make it like very unique or like personalized. It can be Tyranid, it can be Tyranid hunters, and then we ramble around through like a crashed hive ship or something, or an infested planet, or I don't know what. Anyway, I feel like we're getting a little bit off track. So we were talking about the
Sprue.
model. We were talking about Happy Hands. Simon,
I
I'm
just
glad
had
you. What?
I just wanted to continue, and I just had the tail in my hand,
Yeah.
and
No,
I have
no Slaanesh stories, please.
yeah. I'll keep it child friendly.
Okay.
I have to say that it's an amazing piece because it's textured from
Yeah.
like you have this rib texture that continues on
Yep.
on the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think for my taste the tail is too short.
Okay.
Yep.
And it has like a certain, Slaaneshi texture to the bottom.
Yeah.
But I think it really works. The only thing that is really bothering me is the stinger.
Yes,
Yep.
same here.
How the fuck is that going to work? How is going to that? How is you affect
Absolutely.
anything with that? So if this stabs something, it's dead.
Absolutely. And there's no hole to pump something inside.
You got to
Yeah.
drill out your barrel. You got to drill out the little tip of it.
Yeah, easy, but still, the model. I mean, this is the essence of the model, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Vermis has done such an amazing job of drawing it up properly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyone who missed it, go check out Vermis's Instagram. Lynn, can you put Vermis's
Yeah.
Instagram link in the chat? Because
I'm already on it.
good man. And then we should go through some comments as well, because there's a question there for Flynn from
Ooh.
Vermis.
Are strikes still a thing?
Yeah, that's your question, buddy.
I don't know anymore. I don't know. To be honest, they are still in the Index Xenos book when 8th edition came out, when they did all those books at that point. They haven't moved to Legends. They haven't got any sort of update. It was the same thing for like the Flying Rippers. They were in the Index Xenos and they didn't tow up for ages. Then they got put into the Imperial Armor Xenos book, whichever one it was. They showed up back there, but Shrikes haven't. And with the wings from the Parasite, you could use them for a strike conversion, just using that the top part of the body would be brilliant, because that rib cage, that chest piece is brilliant. I think.
Yeah.
That I can see that being used loads and loads of other places.
You don't want to put these wings on a. You could put these wings on a warrior torso, but the torso is much larger. So yeah, if you could keep the existing torso, that's good. It's just that mounting arms on this torso is going to be challenging.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do we have the lore text, the fluff text to the Parasite?
Flynn,
Bear
do you
with
have
me.
a codex?
Yeah, let me just go and grab it.
So my situation is that I ordered a codex and a copy of the Parasite from Games Workshop, and then I was so pissed off when A, they got all of you your Parasites so late, and B, they got me my Parasite so late, that I'm going to just return my Games Workshop order, because I've already got the model. I don't have the codex because the store I got the model from didn't have the codex, but I'll just wait and I'll get the codex later. So yeah,
Because
I don't have the lore text. Go ahead.
I'm wondering what the face is about to be.
Oh, like the mouth part?
Yeah, is it supposed to be a weapon?
It looks like it was supposed to be a gun. I feel like whoever designed it was briefed to make a gun mouth.
Or the stinger. Of the stinger.
Yeah, but stinging things with the mouth would be like that. You're right. You're right that the stinger is one of its most important elements, and that mouth looks like a good stinger. But
I think so.
troublesome for it to do a flyby and sting people with its mouth?
I cannot read this.
That's what you do. Whenever I'm in the club on Friday evening, I'm going to do a flyby and sting someone with my mouth.
Oh
So
my god.
if I
Sorry, Simon.
Games Workshop appears to be lazy and clever and lazy at the same point. So when I look at the rules, when I don't know what a piece is supposed to be, I look at the rules,
Yeah.
and it appears to me that we have like the arms and the tentacle bullshit going on
Yep.
there,
Yep.
and they appear to be like weapon number 1,
Yep.
and then you have the stinger, which is weapon number 2.
Yep.
And there's no rules for the mouth, so apparently the mouth has no function.
Flynn, do you have your
So
book?
Oh yeah, I found one page on about the parasites, quite a bit. It's like double spread. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Like in all previous codexes, they have like this is the bit about the Hive Tyrant, this is the bit about the old One Eye, and all the other ones, but
Mhm.
not really. There's only one page for the parasite. Obviously we have Hydra's page.
it's also a bit weird that the parasite model
Mhm.
like has this weird hole in its head.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys about that. What the hell is the deal with this hole in the head?
That is
Oh.
saving up material.
Are they trying to save plastic? Because technically it gets hidden behind the cowl, but you
Yeah.
don't, like when I was assembling it, you don't need that hole in the head to get the cowl in there, like the neck back carapace thing.
But
It's just like it could be a dent.
Where's the hole?
Flip the sprue over to the back.
Yeah.
Look at
Of
the
course.
head.
On
Yeah.
the left side of the back of the skull,
Yeah.
There's a hole.
there's this
There's a
weird
gap in
hole in there.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
was confused by that too.
I see. Wow.
And when you look at the head, it
Yeah.
will have a hard time looking forward, so it's unable to face forward.
Yeah, you'd have to
Story
convert
of
it.
my,
All Tyranids do, but
story of my life. Yeah.
it has even difficulties to look straight because it will poke its own head with his back carapace.
Yep. Maybe if it extends its neck a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, of course
So
it can extend, but then it looks downwards more.
that's you've kind of like touched on something there, Simon, that I wanted to note about the kit is that it's, though it could be said to be modular with the way that like the arms are separate, the head is separate, the body is separate, the tail is separate, it is definitely monopose. Like
Yeah.
it if you look at the joints on it, they're not ball joints like all the other Tyranid stuff. So like the neck joint for the head, the hip, the kind of waist joint, or I don't know, whatever, they're all hexagons that plug in a certain way to the other piece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it locks it into a certain pose. And you can change it, but it's going to take some cutting and some doing. So we're starting to see what people
It's
might get if they get their wishes, which is a redesigned Tyranid line.
it's a
Bunch of
problem
models.
with the if you look at the which wing is it? I think it's the left wing
Yep,
and the left tentacle to it.
yep,
The membranes for it are all part of one piece,
yes.
separated to one piece. So if you do, I had a little bit of where the glue was still a little bit wet enough so I could still pull it apart. Where
Yeah,
if you don't get the body exactly lined up, you're going to have a gap on the
yeah,
bottom part of the membrane or the actual
right
membrane
here.
together. So it's a bit of a pain with it. But are you
So,
guys ready for story time?
Story time.
yes.
Simon, did you have something
Always.
you wanted to say before story time?
No.
Okay, Flynn.
Is everyone sitting comfortably?
What the hell's going
Yeah.
on?
Then I'll begin. So it's got Tyranid genus study. Being an attempt to extrapolate from physiological and neurochemical autoprognostication, the inherent nature and genealogy classification of the Tyranid organism Expiravis larvum references Parasite of Mortrex.
Don't worry. Bargaze will give us the translation in a second.
I'm afraid so.
Initial eruditic scrutification performed by a humble servant and Xeno savant grade secundus Lortimer Bartholomew.
Okay, blah blah blah.
John
Imperial
II.
bullshit. Gotcha.
So, okay, I'm not even reading that first, but Ruminants exacto originatus, the xenoorganism that forms the subject of my latest study labours under the somewhat lurid appellation Parasite of Mortrex. It seems apparent to me that while marginally informative from an astrocartographic perspective, this title was surely coined by some overwrought militaristi with precious little respect for suitable xenocategorization,
Okay.
presenting as a serpentine organism that puts one in mind of such species as the raveners or the warriors. This so-called parasite's primary method of locomotion is clearly provided by a pair of broad membranous wings. Its thoracic trunk supports multiple chitin-sheathed offensive limbs, yet its most formidable biological armament lies in its barbed ovipositor.
Mm-hmm.
It is by means of this acute appendage that it appears to inject live victims with the true parasitic organisms, a form of hypergestational rippers, capable of devouring the host organism from within before erupting from their denuded cadaver.
Come on, Flynn, couldn't you try a bit harder to just pronounce it correctly?
No, it's all
dyslexic.
bullshit. It's all imperial. No, this has nothing to do with that, Flynn. This is all imperial bullshit. This is all Games Workshop pretending it knows Latin.
It's
Oh no,
impossible.
this is normal wording. It's just
It's just impossible.
No, this is not normal wording. No, I'm
skipping
sorry.
over the most of the Latin.
Oh, thank God.
So there was the use of a ovipositora.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So that would be the egg laying thing.
Yeah, that's
But
the tail.
is there any information of where this is located? Is it infesting its victims by its mouth, or is it infesting its victims by its tail?
So it's barbed ovipositor. So the barbed ovipositor would have to be, and it is by means of this acute appendage. So would that the appendage would
Yeah.
mean it would be the tail.
Appendage would be not a face. You don't tend to refer to your face as an appendage.
Okay. Question answered. So to me, I'm asking this because when I like to go wild with my conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, rude. But I also try to look into the fluff and see if there's anything that where I can start off. So
Yeah.
if there would have been a description like it's using its tail, it's using its face. If it's unclear what it's using, then I would have said, well, to me it looks like it would have way more like a gruesome aspect if it's holding up its victims up to its face and then sticking the tongue in. But apparently it's in the fluff that the insemination thing is in its tail. So the tail it is.
Well, no, it does just say, but
it's getting sorry, but it's getting a bit Slanesh around here right now. Like mouth, tail, whatever. Whoa.
Well, it's just all it says. The armament lies in its barbed ovipositor by means of an acute appendage. You could still put it into arms.
Yeah. Or you could have an appendage that comes out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just it's up to interpretation, but everyone's always thought of it with the tail because of how it was in the 5th edition codex. I'm
Now
just
you
looking
got
to
me
see if there's
thinking if I
anything.
want to like cut the face off this thing and put it on the end of its tail, because the
But
face is really
honestly-
cool.
But honestly, that's all. It's all. Remember where the influence comes from. It's from the wasp, right? Which lays
The
its
what?
eggs inside the wasp. There's a kind of egg-laying wasp which lays its eggs inside of
Yeah.
other creatures,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure it lays its eggs through its abdomen. Where else? And if it's close to the influence, it should be in its tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with the tail. I don't like the looks of it.
Yeah, I just got to make a better tail.
Yeah, same here.
A better
And it would
tail
be
tip.
fucking-
The tail looks great. It's the tail tip.
It would be fucking
I
easy.
think that
Just clip off the tip and just drill a hole inside, and you have it.
I think the tail needs to be longer to
Yeah.
work more.
Yeah,
And
well,
going back to Vermis' sketch again, amazing work. I just love how the tail appears to be like a second organism. that is
Oh
sneaking
yes,
yes.
he's got like the what are those things? Were they millisauruses from
Yes.
Necromunda? He's got like a millisaurus
Yeah.
on the end of it.
Ripperjack.
Ripperjack,
Ripperjack.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, well said, Simon. Well said.
and I think that's apparently I took the I understood this package as the imperative to
Yep.
have my way with it,
Yes.
and yeah, that's why I'm just cutting away what I don't like.
Everything.
No. When you look at the wings, I don't know who pointed it out. It's rather easy to make them look more fitting, more bat-like.
Uh-huh.
Because on the left side, I've done it already. So I have cut the skin as it would stretch, like
Yeah.
biologically.
Actually,
Yeah.
Naturally, yes, thank you. No, these spikes don't make any sense, and I think they look ridiculous and a little bit chaosy. So if you cut them away, you get something that looks more natural. It's still pointy, it's still spiky. I think
Yeah.
it still delivers the "Ooh, I'm pointy, I'm dangerous" vibe. But having cut it away, I like the wings way more, and it's not so hard to do.
You know,
Yeah.
that's exactly the kind of vibe that I'm trying to project when I'm out on Friday evening.
What's that?
Look, I'm pointy, I'm dangerous. Haha, look at me.
Well, the other thing I was thinking when I was thinking about like fixing the wing membrane stuff, like we've talked before about the. I think when we initially reviewed the kit, we talked about how like the wing membrane up here doesn't make any sense. The like leading edge of the wing membrane ahead of this bone. But when I was looking at the tips, the like pointed tips, another solution would be that you could add some green stuff and make each one of these into like a kind of talon. So it looks like there's a hook here. So why not just extend this bony bit to like that hook and make it like a big fat, like a fatter talon on the end? It's not a great solution, but it's another way you could address it.
It reminds me pretty much of like the second edition stuff.
Yeah.
So I
Like-
have this massive, like a little bit like the claws of the the wings of the oh God help me, the big one.
The big one.
The Harridan.
Harridan? Yeah.
The Harridan. Yes, I'm using my siphon talons as wings. Woohoo!
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Flaps
here's what
The
I'm
Harridan-
envisioning. I put like
It's not
Trigon.
second edition.
No, I know, but turning those ends,
Yeah.
those pointy ends into claws, that's pretty second edition.
Absolutely.
Well, they look even more
Tom-
like Happy Hands.
Tom Wilson has said he feels like Hydra is looking for permission to create tentacle prawn. I have swapped some letters around in the last word.
Slaneshi content. Tentacle Slaneshi content. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Always.
I'm trying to avoid. Seriously, I'm trying to avoid tentacles where I can because I feel that's for me that's the solution for everything. Like, oh yeah, put on tentacles and everything's fine. So I honestly see that my error that I'm that I might be faulty there, and that it's a cheap and easy way out to the
Yeah.
solution for everything. But
Dude, you're the master of tentacles. Nobody
Yeah.
ever sculpted feeder tentacles better than you.
Yeah.
thank
Stop it. Stop it.
So just a quick question. On the lower part of the wings, which side are you taking the more of the flesh off from? Is it from
the top, because the you
Yeah.
have on the top you have this little curve that makes it look like a hook.
Yeah.
So I'm taking that off.
I'm gonna go back to one of my ones and just do it on that bit because I did it on the top wings. I wasn't too sure how to do it for the bottom ones,
Hmm.
the bottom section.
Yeah,
because the bottom parts look like they're actually attached to something, whereas the top parts just like stick out for no good reason.
yeah. And that's surprisingly quickly done.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to have any pro tips, use a fresh blade. Then use the very tip of the blade. Don't cut it with the back of the blade, because when you use the front tip, you can actually cut a curve. If you want to cut a curve with the back, you always get those nooks into your cutting process, and it will stutter.
Yep.
Okay.
So fresh blade, and then use the very tip of it.
Guys and boys, this is a pro tip. Write it down.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Before you forget it. Now.
So Marco, what are you gonna do with your parasite?
Honestly, I have no idea yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I shall do something interesting with it.
Well, I'm glad that
Because,
you two hadn't ordered it yet, because Flynn had already ordered one. So like I sent Flynn one, but he already bought one. But I'm glad the two of you hadn't.
I hadn't because I was too lazy. But the first thought that occurred to me was to make it more of an elegant flyer. You know, I'm always annoyed to see a flyer just, well, it's not dynamic enough. You know, I'm
Mhm.
always into dynamic conversions.
Mhm.
This one is just flapping on the spot. Like,
Yeah.
it has no movement to it. No speed and no aggressiveness and nothing. So my first impulse was to just think, oh, I could make it fast.
Yeah.
But my experience with doing 200 flyers fast, it's difficult because the body profile, for some reason, doesn't always look too good. I know how to do it, but it doesn't give the best results. So I'm not sure yet.
Well, this one's pretty thin. It's not like a big chonkin harpy or hive crone. So you should be
But-
pretty good there. The wings are going to be challenging, but I think you can figure
I
it out.
can-
Yeah.
You would have to. I'm just having the very same problem, because I would love to have the wings go more backwards,
Mhm.
like it's actually swooping down on things. But the problem is that to achieve that, you would have the wings to curve out inwards, like
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
opposite direction they are right now. And you have this bowl shape, and I would want to curve it around completely, so it would, I would have to sculpt the whole wings completely, because if you look at it from the top, it would going up this way. I don't
Yes.
know. That
I
that
think
would
it's
look
okay.
weird.
It's not bad. You just got to fix the bottom section of the wing.
I
Yeah,
think
that-
so. I
Yeah,
think so.
Probably right.
Would be doable.
Yeah.
That being said, no Tyranid flyer has ever been as dynamic, fast, and convincing for me as the Simon Hive Fleet Hydra or Donata.
Yeah,
Which is
well,
the
that one.
only
it's
one
special.
ever having thrusters, like proper thrusters.
the thruster, yes.
Yes. Like a big sphincter going.
Okay,
Sweet.
bending those wings is kind of tough.
Because just, I mean, looking right now at the Parasite, yes, Tyranid concepts are always too limited for me, and it's flapping on the spot, and it's flapping, and it's not really threatening. I like the mouth, the talents are top notch, the concept is good of the parasitic wasp, but it's just flapping on the spot. And this is like so 50s Hammer horror Dracula movie stuff. It's not convincing enough for me.
Yeah. Well, look
It's
forward
like,
to seeing you do it better.
"Whoop, I'm going to sting you. Stay still, please. Whoop, whoop, whoop."
Don't move. Ouch.
Exactly, just like this.
So
I like the
with-
model; it's good, and we got
Good.
we got a new Tyranid model, which is great, and some parts are awesome. But the whole concept is just like, yeah, it's okay. Stay
It is
still.
a
I want to sting you.
Flynn,
it's a
go on.
monopose that doesn't feel monopose, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though like even the claws you've got in your hand at the moment, you've still got to put those in at basically at a certain angle because of the
Yeah.
way it all lines up. But you can actually fudge it enough because it's so small, the detail that it's trying to connect to. You can fudge it around a little bit, and you can you can get the tentacles. Either cut them off, like I've done, or you can just heat them up to bend them away a little bit. It's just basically as soon as you got those pieces to build together, you can then do your posing with them. So it's not you're fixed into doing it with the one pose, but the standard build is there.
It's meant to be like this, isn't it?
You know what? I just love how it looks without its hat on, because it and
Oh,
without
it's
the
hat.
lower jaw,
Interesting.
just the headpiece is so cool, because those three holes in the side could be eyes, could be sensory organs, something.
Yeah.
And when you look at the body shape without the wings, it really reminds me of the body shape of the nasty Dark Eldars.
Yep.
So it almost looks like it would be like a fly rubbing its wings, its legs, like I'm going
Yeah.
to now.
This is a nice image. Very nice image.
You've just given me a good idea for something.
What?
You could use the main body for a Duma Melantai conversion.
There you go.
Of course.
Because as you say, it gets the Dark Eldar vibes. It's got a more slender body, the Doom Melantai, but
Mhm.
has a bigger head. Even though if
Mhm.
you use like the normal head option, or you bulk it out a bit, the slender body would add to it rather than using the normal Neothrope or Zoanthrope body.
Guys, I had a vision.
Yeah.
What?
Let's get rid of the most sought after parts. Let's throw away the wings. Let's throw away the top hat and the lower jaw, and just roll with the parts we have.
Are you gonna
When you
steal
look
the mandible? Are you gonna steal the mandibles off the lower jaw?
Yeah. Just have this weird head, this really weird head where you don't know where it's up or down, and have its long, nasty, grappy limbs.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find like a solution for the lower limbs.
I think you can manage.
And then I'm going to make the tail just longer, and then it will be like, oh, that's creepy.
You're gonna do more with the head though, right? Like you're gonna sculpt some on top.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But not much, because it's so, this piece without its things is so horror. So
Nice.
weird. Gross. And amazing. And gross.
But then what are you gonna do with the head carapace?
I will sculpt it on.
No. I mean the one
No,
that came with the
piece.
Oh, I don't know. Build an alien queen out of it.
model. Nice.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling it. And
Good.
we have
No.
1.5 hours time to do it.
Good.
Why not?
Let's see if I can pull it off.
We're gonna do it right now. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He is a beast. This is why we like him.
Go.
I feel like if I don't do it now, I will find excuses to do other things.
Right?
Yes.
And I just love how those freaking rib textures goes on its neck.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh?
That's good.
That's creepy.
All right,
And
all right, chat. You're watching Genius in Action. If you like it, drop a like on the stream.
There you go.
And give some money for my yacht.
Yeah, because we've now depleted the yacht fund. Buying
What?
all these parasites. Hey, parasites aren't cheap, man.
Oh!
Sorry, bud. The yacht fund has been reduced in order to buy you these models.
I need it. I need my yacht.
Well, you can build a yacht out of your parasite. You can convert it into a yacht.
It's going to be a small one.
Okay. I need copper wire.
I hope you got some of that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, bit of official business.
What?
That this is going to be the last creature conference at this time, because I kind of mentioned earlier I'm starting a new job next week, and my current job has been working from home the whole time since the pandemic started, which made kicking this off at 4:30 my time on a Friday afternoon a lot easier. But with my new job, I'm not going to be able to, like, the earliest I could possibly start a stream would be an hour later than we currently start the stream, which for a lot of European folks would be very late on a Friday night.
Yep, no chances.
So I was trying to figure out how we were going to do this and what we were going to do to, like, what time we should do the creature conference, and will it be on a Saturday, and blah, 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 blah. And Nora came up with a really good solution. She suggested that we do 2 different times, and they kind of like switch back and forth every 2 weeks. So right now, this time is pretty good for like a Euro audience. And we're going to keep a Euro friendly time, but we're going to have it on Saturdays during, I haven't really decided what time yet, but it'll be Saturday. It won't be like evening, because like I figure Saturday night people are probably seeing friends and all that kind of stuff. So in a European audience,
I have no friends, but okay.
Okay, well, I look forward to you making every single one of the Saturday streams then.
Of course.
But yeah, so I haven't decided on time yet, but I was thinking of something like at the earliest, like 1 p.m. German time, maybe 2, 3 p.m., something like that.
Okay.
And then that would be one week's time period, and then the other week's time period would be a North American stream. Oh! Look at that!
Yeah.
The yacht fund is starting to be replenished, Marco.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Wow, dude is real excited. Thank you so much, Eric Christensen, for contributing to the recently depleted yacht fund. Now you can see what we use the yacht fund for, which is keeping creature conference participants in parasites.
Shit.
There you go. All right, there you go, buddy. You don't have to do it all from the parasite. You'll have a little bit of money in your yacht fund. Thank you so much for that contribution, Metal Beardy Beard. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
You're the best.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is oh shit. Oh, I missed Vermis talking about the strain.
Warren.
Yes, Vermis, I love the strain. Both my patriarch for my brood, for my Gene Stealer cult, and my Neophyte paint scheme are based on the strain. The Neophytes not as much. There's these guys called the Sun Hunters or something, which are the vampires who hunt vampires, and they wear all black with like a red hood. And then my patriarch is based on the Master from the strain, like the big lead vampire guy. And Darth Bob, thanks for pointing that out. In fact, Darth Bob is so on top of his game that Darth Bob has agreed to help host the North American stream on Friday nights.
Hey.
Yeah, so that will be about basically an hour after we normally finish this. So 7:30 my time, Eastern North American time. Unfortunately, in Europe, that's like getting around midnight for UK time, I think. 12:30.
Yeah.
So, if you're not watching like the Late Show with whatever, Stephen Colbert, I don't even know if you get that in Europe. You can come watch a late Creature Conference on Friday night. And hopefully that means that some more North American folks will be able to join, because this is pretty early for North American audience.
Yeah. What I'm going to say is I will be less frequent on the Saturday streams.
Because you got to work, right?
Yeah, I got to work sometimes, and it's I know I'll be off. I'll be here at least every fourth week. It's just don't know what
it's
the other is.
a bit of a like this time has kind of magically worked for all of us, which has been really nice. And I'm sorry that I have changed that up, but apparently my wife wants me to earn more money. Why could that be? I don't know. So
Shame
I had
on
to take
you.
a different job.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Nora
So
wants
it's
her own yacht.
what's that?
She wants her own yacht.
That's right. She wants me to be the executive breadwinner in the family, so I can buy her all kinds of cool Lego
Yes,
/ Warhammer kits.
she's right.
Yeah, so that's the plan going forward. So the Saturday Euro stream is less defined. Next week we're gonna have the first North American stream, so that'll be at 7:30 Eastern time, which I think is 12:30 UK, like midnight 12:30 UK time, and 1:30 in the morning for anyone watching from Germany, which will be
Holy
lovely.
shit.
Okay.
And then the following week on May 6th or 7th or something like that, 7th I think. We're gonna do a Euro stream, and I think Symbio Joe is on tap for that because apparently he's available on a Saturday mid-afternoon, and we'll see who else can maybe make it. But
So there's no birthday show for me, yeah?
we didn't talk about a birthday show for you. You can aren't you gonna be celebrating your birthday?
I don't know. Maybe.
What? I thought you had a big party.
I have no friends.
I thought you had a big party in Germany that you like rented out like some fancy place.
It was the plan, and then COVID hit.
Oh no!
Yep.
So that's not happening
Yes.
anymore.
No. We still have like a couple of 100,000 cases each day, and I thought
Oh.
I couldn't do it.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
dude,
just-
you should be in North America. We have a couple 100,000 cases each day, and we just pretend everything's fine.
Yes.
You guys
That's
get
what-
figures?
No, we don't get
We don't
figures.
get any figures.
We don't get figures. They check our wastewater. They're like, your poop tells us that we have this many COVID cases, but we're no longer testing, so we really have no idea.
Whoa.
It's bad. It's dumb. Yeah. So, Marco, your birthday show could be on the 7th. I don't know if you're around.
Yes, of course. All fine.
Let's plan for that.
Let's have a cake and eat
I
it
like
too.
it. I like it. Okay, that's good. That'll be like our first Euro stream. Will be the Happy Birthday Moloch birthday stream.
That being said, with Simon unpacking Hive Fleet Hydra last week,
Yeah.
I could also do the same with Hive Fleet Moloch because it has been sleeping
Yes.
for like 10 years.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Boxes.
That'd be damn cool.
I haven't seen it like in an eon.
Okay, well, you need to get your camera working by then.
Yes, I should.
So let's do that for the May 7th Hive Fleet Moloch birthday stream. Celebrate
Okay.
by celebrating Hive Fleet Moloch, literally on screen.
Okay.
That work for you?
I buy you all a drink. However, that's
Fantastic.
possible online.
On the internet. Flynn, I don't know if you're working that Saturday.
I think I'm actually off that Saturday.
Well, there you go.
Yay! Let's party.
Simon, I'm assuming you're wrangling small children mid-afternoon on a Saturday?
It's my wife's birthday. You betcha.
Ah,
No.
that would be problematic. That would be troublesome to get around.
She's a,
Yep.
she's a Taurus, yeah.
Apparently, yes.
No, I thought she was a Tauran.
A Taurus.
No, what are the things in World of Warcraft called?
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
The bull things? Aren't they called Taurans or something? I don't know.
That's beyond me.
Sorry. Shitty inside joke.
Have you ever played it? Like,
No, but I know that Simon's wife has.
Ah, okay, I see.
Ah,
Nah.
Mhm. Bring out the booze.
Simon's comment is yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? I need to get more bits. Be right back.
Sure.
Do, do, do,
Flynn, what's going on in the chat? There's all kinds of stuff in there.
do. Okay, where should we go? But Barguys said like I don't normally like Tyranid snipers, but I feel like the idea of maybe having a Nid sniper that fires parasitic rippers.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, be a different, nice way to do a different take on the parasite as well. Darth Bob says you can make more money and donate it to the yacht fund, in reference to doing the North American streams.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh, Darth Bob says he's at an airport right now and no one is wearing a mask because they've just lifted restrictions
Oh, I
in
heard
the
about
US.
that. Yeah,
That's
wasn't it
how
some
this
like
these days.
judge in Florida was like, yeah, who cares about masks on planes? And then everyone in the United States was like, okay, cool, we're good.
It's totally crazy.
That's nuts. I'm sorry you're
Yeah.
there, Darth Bob. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Was that Simon?
The world has gone crazy.
For sure.
Well, I think people are just tired of COVID, and that's not a sound ground on which to make medical decisions.
And in Europe, we're close to like a third World War these days, so it's not just COVID for us.
Oh, right.
It's feeling like
Yeah.
okay, the world has really gone crazy these days. Like really.
Yeah, and I kind of can understand that there are people saying I'm sick of COVID, but this is probably the most dumb thing to say.
Agreed.
Oh,
COVID doesn't care
because
how you feel.
Yeah, it's like I'm sick of having sun. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I'm sick of getting the flu. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but you can be
Yeah,
sick of
it's-
cancer all you want, but if you get
Yeah.
cancer, it doesn't matter.
dude, I'm sick of having to breathe. Let's just stop it now. Fuck you. Fuck you
Fuck you,
all. I won't breathe anymore.
respirational system. Fuck you.
Yes, why should I? You
Okay,
can't force me to breathe.
speaking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
breathing, and dealing with the world being crap, are you guys and it being 420 this week? Are you guys any closer to legal weed?
No.
Mostly
No.
Germany, because I know they were starting on it. Maybe
They were, but
Simon
Yes.
then
says
the
they were
war.
starting on it.
Well, the war started. The new government was intending to like do some climate change things and do some big leaps in many places, like legalizing weed.
Yeah.
And you couldn't blink before the war started. Like, okay, new government. Okay, interesting. No Merkel anymore. Oh fuck, there's a war. Woo!
Yeah.
So there's no time for all of these goals anymore right now. It's
Oh,
just
shit.
crisis management.
Yeah.
That's all it is in the UK
Thank
as
you,
well.
Putin. Little pussy.
Did
Now,
you just
now.
call me a pussy?
Now. You careful, Simon. He'll be riding in your front yard topless on his horse in no time. Showing you what a big man he is.
If you weren't refrigerator size, I would come over to your place right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. No legal weed
Jesus.
for you.
Yeah, hardly any chance in the UK where it's been Brexit,
Really?
COVID, Partygate, Ukraine war,
Yes.
Partygate.
We've all
That's all
been
we've had.
hearing about Partygate.
How I can't
Yeah.
believe they're still focusing on Partygate. I thought he like totally got rid of that because of the war.
No, so basically, when Partygate first happened,
Yeah.
he said, let's wait until the official inquiry is done. And then we went, okay, we'll do that. Official inquiry comes out. Oh wait, let's wait until the let's wait until this. No. You said until the inquiry's done. The inquiry's done.
What a
You've been
fucking
fined.
tool! What a
He's trying
tool!
It's like he's trying to kick it down the road.
Boris
until
is
we
such a
forget about it.
tool. Wow.
It's just there's no one to replace him.
Just so weird, huh?
What? There's
So
no
they
one in the
won't
whole
vote him.
country. You can't have. There's no one in your country that could be a prime minister. That could be better than
Well,
this asshole.
the person who would have most likely replaced him has been attending those parties as well as his own tax status.
Wow.
and everything
What?
else.
Okay.
Basically,
That's
his
impressive.
Chancellor's missus is a non-domicile, so doesn't have to pay tax for any earnings she gets from overseas. And he also has a green card for the US. So
Okay.
people are going like, is tax
Okay.
status is it a thing? Is he not paying all the tax he should be paying? And as the Chancellor, he should be leading by example, and he's not been. So he's in the bad books at the moment.
So just
And
kick
he
them
was
all
the
out. Have an election.
yeah, but that would be I think we had an election in 2017. We had election 2019. So it'd be less than 3 years since the last one we had, which was about a year after the previous one we had, which was then another year after the other one.
Oh,
We've
dude,
had
you should talk to Japan. They change prime ministers like faster than they change their underwear.
Okay.
There hasn't been a Japanese prime minister who's served a full term in like, I think maybe Abe was the first one in like decades or something.
Okay.
How long is a full term in Japan?
I think it's 4 or 5 years.
So
Jeez.
why don't we talk about 40K anymore?
All right. Okay, so we
Simon-
gotta wait.
Simon,
Oh
what-
wait,
what-
I gave people homework. I wanted people to tell us what they thought about the Bargaze, about the Parasite. Bargaze says haven't got one. Tom Wilson says haven't got one of my massive shovel hands. Well, shit. All right, well, let's try it again. If anyone's here and they've seen a pair, oh, Thrifty Squirrel's here. Damn, I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, Thrifty Squirrel said I picked up the Parasite, but I don't like the whips at the bottom of the wings. Any ideas how to change those limbs?
I do. I did it. It's just
Vermis said, "Chop them, Thrifty. Be ruthless."
yeah, that's what I did. So where the joint is up to the proper bit, the fleshy bit of the whip goes down.
Who's not
Cut it
wearing
just there.
headphones? Because we're getting weird feedback on Flynn's audio. It's not Flynn. It's Marco or it's Simon.
I'm not.
You
I
cheeky
just
bugger.
switched back on. I hope that
Oh, good. Thanks.
it
Oh,
sorts itself out.
Okay.
yeah. I cut it off
Go
at the technical whip part where it first goes into the flesh bit, where after that the ribbing, and I got some Homogant scything talons.
Nice. Good
Cut
ones.
them very to the point, and then stuck those into place instead.
Mhm.
So it's got an extra set of claws instead of the whips.
Nice. I want to do something similar. I like that idea. Because then, like,
original-
it's kind of like I picture. So I'm actually thinking of not even putting on the cool arms, not because I don't like the cool arms, but because I could use the cool arms for someone else. But
Yes.
making it more like there's like a talon here where the whip is, there's a talon here where the whip is, and then there's other talons here, and like the idea being that it just envelops you, like it wraps its wings around you, and it gets its claws around you, and then it gives you that sexy kiss.
So do you have some secret fantasies about being sexed like this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, of course.
I refuse to answer that question. Or it
Yes,
may
you
indict
should.
me with my wife.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I just think that would look cooler than the like random tentacles. And
But,
I really like the face, so that
um,
would be a cool thing to inject with.
But honestly, is there any Tyranid part which is as delicate and as cool and fitting as those arms around here? Because I
No,
was
damn
thinking
no.
about just duplicate those arms.
You know what? Those arms look like something Bargaze designed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They look like what I wanted to have for my warrior conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they look so spindly and
Yeah.
they kind of invoke the feeling of spindliness and like it's not insectoid. It's more like a horror aspect.
Yeah.
I think it is insectoid, and with all the critique we've been throwing at Games Workshop all the time, let's celebrate these arms because they're
Yeah.
exactly what I would have wanted all the time.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. The
Let's say
arms,
thanks,
the
guys,
head.
awesome.
The head is not a gaunt head. Let's celebrate that.
Yes. I like
What
it.
else? What else should we celebrate about this model?
The torso. That torso
Yes,
is-
the
Yeah.
torso is very nice. It's
Because
also,
And,
you know what? Go ahead.
Yes.
I
gonna
think
say,
my
'cause
my favorite part is the neck. The
the rib neck.
yeah.
Interesting.
It's so biomechanical. It kind of goes back to like Giger-esque
Yep.
aesthetic.
Yep.
Okay, I
What
agree.
else?
I was
I
going to
agree.
say with the torso, because it's a CAD, we know it's a CAD designed Tyranid. Could be one of the first ones. If they can get that much detail in on the ribbing there,
That's a good point. I don't. Shit.
Yeah.
CAD
because
designs. I don't know
I
if the other ones. They might have been. Okay, so does anyone have a rough idea of when the Harlequins were released? The plastic Harlequins, the new ones.
give me a second. It'll be on
Because
this
Jess has
web
said
page.
that the Solitaire, that's the cool one, like jumping with the weird like check pattern stuff, right? The Solitaire.
Oh, yeah.
He was the final model that Jess Goodwin sculpted by hand, or one of the
Wow.
final models that Jess Goodwin sculpted by hand.
Yep.
But that
So-
was the metal one, though, wasn't it?
No,
Not the.
plastic.
Oh.
Yes, he sculpted that by hand. This is why he's a
Oh.
genius.
Let's have a minute of silence for this.
Well, whatever.
Yep.
But so that might be an indication to the year that CAD sculpting really took over. So if
Yes.
that Tyranid, the last Tyranid wave was before that, I think they were probably not CAD sculpted because I don't know, something about the low detail on them.
But
Probably.
it could have been
I'm
early
sorry,
CAD sculpting for it.
I just understood that you're not talking about felines.
Oh, CAD sculpted. Okay, gotcha. Computer aided
Okay.
design.
Okay.
CAD.
Okay. So my favorite part about the model is the as Simon said, the neck, but my really favorite part is the hole on the back of the head.
You bastard, I hate you.
What? I love it.
You
It's
troll.
awesome. Why is there so many mysteries? Like, what's it meant to be? I don't know. It has
So
some
many
deeper meaning.
mysteries.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
What?
You're ridiculous. What? What?
What?
What?
Alright.
Huh?
There's a hole in the head. Why is it there? Did it have cancer? Was it a surgery? Like, what is it?
Yeah,
It's where
the
it stores the
non-queen.
rippers.
Oh.
The non-queen went to that
the-
party, and the parasite saw the non-queen, and the memory had to be removed.
Or too much alcohol, like the brain cells died. Just a hole in the head. Possible.
So many brain cells
Isn't
died.
it-
The
isn't that-
skull also died.
Isn't that when you mix vodka with Red Bull? I had a biologist tell me that it actually melts your brain matter.
What?
I have no
Come
idea.
on.
Yeah,
Really?
he said that he had that he has seen brains who by alcoholics who had constantly consumed that mix, and apparently
No.
there's something about the taurine and
No.
Okay.
yeah that
Wow.
results in I ever since he told me that I have never touched Red Bull or any energy drink afterwards, because I feel like
Wow.
if there's something that's eating away my brain, it should be like a space alien bug
Should be a
and
Tyranid.
not like a stupid drink.
It's not a Tyranid. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite quote ever. Like, okay.
What?
Wow. Simon, do you also not watch TV or access the internet? Because those will rot your brain, probably. Oh, you only
Yeah.
watch Space Aliens. Okay, you only access the internet and TV for Space Aliens, so you're fine.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I've got the dates for the
Sorry, Flynn.
Harlequins.
What are you saying? Thank you.
2013 and 2014 is the dates on the sprues.
Oh, I have one of
these-
those sprues here. I should just go check it. Goddamn. Thank you. That
Yeah.
was smart.
So this, because on the website it has like when they get listed up onto it as the year for it, and for like the troop it says 2017, but on the actual sprues on the website it's 2013.
Oh, okay. So that's probably when the Solitaire came out. So that's probably around the time that CAD was taking over.
Yeah, 2014 is on the solitaire sprue.
Okay, and the NIDS came out before that, right?
I believe so. Let me just
So
Go
probably
back.
not CAD. So this is maybe the first feline sculpted Tyranid that we're seeing.
yeah. And if that's what the
And
detail we're
feline.
getting in there,
They have those little paws, you know, they can get into all the little nooks and crannies.
I know I'm losing sympathies from Eric by saying that, but
What?
damn it, damn cats.
Oh, I hate cats. I don't hate cats. I just have no interest in them. I'm a dog guy every day of the week. Cats are
I heard
cute.
I heard the dogs dig up baby mice sometimes.
Oh yeah, they're good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I've to come back to lovely creatures, I've just or I am just currently listening to to an audiobook recorded by a German biologist
Yeah.
who's Mark Benecke.
Yes, he's
And
famous.
he's rather famous, and he's in one of the most funny parties in Germany. I think they are the proof that Germans have humor.
Mm-hmm.
But most of it really translate very bad. But for example, they have like the weirdest posters for the upcoming elections.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is making fun of the police, and they hung up that poster right in front of the police office in our town.
Mm-hmm.
And another one just plainly says, this is all going to be not taken away, but it's all going to be torn down.
Yeah.
And they hang that in front of construction sites.
What?
And yeah, so they're basically using the whole election thing for lots of fun.
Okay.
And he's, I don't know, I
Guys,
don't know where I got this
that
started.
is-
Anyway,
That is German humor for you. Start laughing now.
Yeah.
Ha!
this is
Thank
this is
you.
funny. This is funny.
Yes.
Well, what I wanted to say is that he has been into investigating or doing research for octopuses and their intelligence and how they learn and all those kind of things, that he has been leading on that. And it just made me think of my octopus experience I had the other day, where they served a whole bunch of them as
What?
starters.
Where
Yeah.
was this?
I had a birthday from my from someone from the family. They had like a cook.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a cook, and there was supposedly Spanish evening, and I think he felt fancy when he came up with that plate. And I saw that, and I went into the kitchen where he was fixing the food, and I said, "Well, you have to make a plate without that stuff for me."
Oh, thank you so much.
And after that, he looked a little bit confused, and then I started to talk about how much I love those creatures
Mm-hmm.
and how intelligent they are, and gave him, like, I think 20 minutes rundown on how beautiful those creatures are, and how smart, and how I don't want to eat anything that's possibly smarter than my dog or my kid.
Yeah.
And and he was like, okay, well, I did not know that. I did not know that. Blah blah blah. And then he served the food. He served the food, and we were sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And of course, I got asked why I didn't want to have my baby octopus. And well, then I had another 20 minutes of monologue, and afterwards, yeah, some at the table decided that they were dead and they would eat them anyway.
Yeah.
Some decided against it, and I advised the chef to not bring them up or buy them ever again.
You're the
Wow.
greatest, honestly. Thank you so much. I should
Yeah.
I should share with you the videos I shot last time I was in Egypt with my GoPro with the octopuses, just playing with them. And how the octopuses try to eat the camera, and how curious they are, and how interesting and how interactive they are. I'm so happy to hear that, Simon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Simon has influenced us too. He gave us we were at a Greek restaurant. I think we ordered. Did we order octopus maybe? And then you educated us about it.
Yeah. Well, I think cats and dogs have a lobby, but
Yeah,
Absolutely.
octopuses don't.
yeah. Well, not so much, and yeah. Maybe my fascination for tentacles is there's more to it than just being a lame Cthulhu fan.
Dude, I wish so much one day to be able to share with you three, how my experience of the underwater world has been with all those animals over all those years. I mean, there's just not one tentacled animal, but there's so many different beasts, and they're all one more fascinating than the other. Just like a bobtail squid, for example. Have you ever heard about this?
No.
Nope.
The bobtail squid is like a tiny underwater jewel. It's like multicolored. It's totally bright, like the stars shining. The fascinating fact about it is it has some bacteria in its belly,
Yeah.
which can simulate the light of the stars, and they are
What?
only in the belly. So if the octopus swims above you, it looks like the stars are swimming above you.
Oh my
From
god.
upside down, it's just dark because there's
Wow.
bioluminescent, and it's beautiful. And if you play with it, it just starts going into the soil and takes two tentacles and just digs dirt up on his head. It's like a comic creature. It's like it's totally elegant, like from another planet. And then it's like totally curious and funny and stupid. Like he's really digging dirt up on his head. And my most fascinating encounter with a bobtail squid was I was in Bali many years ago,
Mhm.
and was like diving with my girlfriend Janine, and
Mhm.
we were seeing a bobtail squid there. And like, wow, this is so amazing! I've never seen one before. It's so beautiful. Holy shit! And it was a night dive because you can only see them at night.
Mhm.
And like 1 or 2 years ago, I returned to Bali on my own with my camera,
Yeah.
just me. And I was doing a night dive just solo on my own. And I thought,
Wait, you did a night
night
dive on your own? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, it is, but I'm doing this all the time. I've done it long. I've done it often enough now. It is all. It's dangerous. It's not sensible. I wouldn't recommend it at all. But there, it was pretty dangerous for me.
But I am the mighty Moloch, so
So
Yes,
if
maybe.
if he ever goes silent, we know where he is. He is with his
Yes,
true
sitting with the
family.
bobtail squids.
that might actually happen, and it would be worth the death. But the point of the story is, I went into the water on my own. No one there except me,
Mhm.
and I was really hoping to see a bobtail squid, and then really rare. And
Yeah.
I went to the same place again, the same couple of meters again. It was years later,
Yeah.
and I found the bobtail squid, and it was there, and
Amazing.
it was like, no, I don't believe this. This isn't happening. And it allowed me to take pictures of it and interact with it for like 15 minutes or something. And it was like, this was a magical moment for me because they are so beautiful.
Cool. And it's B.O.B. Bobtail?
Yes, just
Okay.
Google it for
So we can look it up.
the picture search. It's magical. It's so beautiful.
Cool. Thanks, Marco.
I would so love to share this kind of experience with you all because it's just transforming.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Tyranid campaign weekend, followed by flight to Nottingham, Warhammer World, followed by flight to Bali, diving together. It's gonna be quite the adventure.
Let's go tomorrow.
I can't. I've got work.
Yeah, well,
Fuck work.
fuck
You
work.
you only live once. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have lived twice, came back and realized that you only live once.
Of course I have.
You are the mighty Moloch after all.
What can I say?
It's all
Trust me
Tyranid
on that.
Jesus.
Did you say Tyranid Jesus?
Inclusive Prime. That's not me.
Oh, there you go. That thing's looking real good, Marco.
Thank you so much.
When are you gonna start painting the
Really?
cross?
I will soon. This month. No,
Nice.
it's going to be finished in May, definitely.
Oh, good.
Oh wow.
But did
Hey.
you intentionally make it look paler because it's like crucified?
Yes. There's
Oh man,
there's
it looks so
purple.
good.
There's purple in the mix, and the skin is much. The colors don't translate too well on pictures for some reason. I don't know why.
They
But
still
it's
look
much.
pretty good.
it's much paler and much deader and much more less alive than my usual scheme.
Nice. I like that. That's a good touch.
Yes, looking good. But yeah, it was quite pretty difficult to fight it actually, especially with feeder tentacles. But I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, well, it's already
You know
looking
what?
pretty great to me.
You know what's also pretty great?
What?
No,
The
you dig.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that's the ultimate pro tip from Bargeist.
Yeah.
Of course, and using zoanthrope arms for little
Yes.
claws.
Yeah.
This is just saving me this whole model.
Didn't
feel like
someone send you a box of zoanthropes?
Yes, someone
There you go.
sent me a box of zoanthropes, and luckily I have started to fool around with them to get a feel for it, and yeah, they are amazing. They're so
Okay.
cool.
That is one of the greatest gifts that Bargace ever gave me, was like
Okay,
realizing how cool those zoanthrope lit arms are.
Yeah.
Very
interesting.
useful.
And you can when you cut them apart, they make, well, they're 2 bits. Well, they're 3 arms per side, but they're 2 bits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So 2 arms are stuck together, and then there's a third arm singly. But you can easily cut those two pointy two fused together arms, cut them apart,
Yep.
and then you have like 3 single arms, which is amazing.
okay.
I use them on my my big bad Death Leaper dude. On his face, he's got little tiny.
On his face.
Where the hell is my thing? Hold on a sec.
No, the very big one.
Okay.
I'm trying to get.
Ouch! Drilled in my finger.
Here we
Yay!
go. So
Why
if you look
wouldn't you?
in, oh goddamn this! If you look in his face, on either side of his feeder tendrils, he's got the little zoanthrope arms to like mince up his food or something, or grab it while he's eating them with his feeder tendrils.
It's so awesome.
Hold it and inject poison.
Yeah, and then
To
I
keep it
think
calm.
I also
see.
put them. Where the hell is he? I used some of them as so the longest talons on my on the like rending claw hands on my baby lictor. That's also very much inspired by Bargheists. The longest middle finger talons there are also zoanthrope claws.
Okay.
They're so good.
Yeah, and they will make awesome mouth mandibles on large weapons.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, you mean like ranged weapons or?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
A very quick one.
Yeah.
Found so the last wave of NIDs before the Parasite,
Yeah.
but they've also got on the spruce dated 2013, 2014. So I think this is the first CAD produced
Nice.
Tyranid.
I think you're probably right.
Okay.
So we haven't had its first new NIDs in 8 years.
Yeah. And first, CAD sculpted, not done by felines, computer aided, to be clear. Which means, as I think you were getting to, Flynn, that this torso design might be replicated on other models, new models.
Yeah,
Is that where you're going?
that's because if that's what they're able to do with the detail now, it gives hope for future models that could be coming out.
Yep,
Like,
certainly.
because we always say about the detail on like the gaunts and your basic troops, there's not much detail there on their ribbing and everything. But if
Yep.
they're able to do that much detail on a model like that, making the ribs so smaller, they'll be able to do the gaunts, and the gaunts, if they ever get redone, will have a
Oh, I
lot more
didn't think
detail.
about that. Nice. Hopefully, it's also indicative of what's going to be done with the tails,
Absolutely.
because the tail is so nice.
Also, I'm looking forward to the whenever NIDs get their kill team come out.
Yes, definitely.
Very
Because
soon, I guess. Very soon.
I think we'll be getting new models as well. Fingers crossed.
Is this
The big
the
first,
point?
the big
We
first.
just got we've got the Parasite in our hands. Now we get to talk about when the next Tyranid model is coming out.
It's gonna be in 8 years already. I'm
Oh,
sure.
you said, didn't you
Very
say
fast.
2031 in our prediction video? I think you
I
said.
think so.
Yeah. Well,
Shit.
speaking of releases, Marco, you did share you got to have prototypes for the plastic Trigon release.
Yes.
What?
Wasn't that something I need to remind Simon of?
Oh yeah. No, you need to remind that in person, like
What the
in
hell are we
private.
talking about?
Yes.
Oh yeah, don't
Oh,
talk
okay,
about it on
okay.
the thing. Okay.
You want me? You want me to brag about the Trigon? Yeah.
Yeah, go on, brag, because I can only you can only have me bragging about my one thing so much.
The hell?
The thing is, we're talking about my studio Games Workshop's studio Trigon prototype, whatever.
So the
Back then,
Trigon that you've been posting pictures of lately. This is the one we're
Yes,
talking about?
exactly. It's
Yes.
a concept Trigon which was done by the studio as a concept for the plastic Trigon, and it's totally different than the later one and the Forgewell one. And back then, I wasn't thinking of it too much, like it's a big thing or something. I just cut it up and converted it. Like it's okay. Thanks for the model. It's good fun. I think it's ultra rare right now, and it's probably a big sin that I cut it up and converted it. But what the fuck?
That's what you should do.
Yes.
I mean, otherwise it's gonna sit around in mothballs in some jammy bastard like Flynn's basement.
Exactly.
And it's
But
kind of
to-
like wait. I think we on the stream before we talked about did we talk about the expression weird flex?
Yes.
yeah.
Like weird flex but okay. That's a flex, Marco. When they give you like this ultra limited special concept Trigon, you're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut it up and convert it. It's like, no, it's limited. You're like, fuck, I don't care. I got good ideas. That's a flex.
Yes. Thanks, but even back then, nobody thought it was anything special. Just like I had the same with the.
Oh come on! Everyone thought it was special. You did not share it with anyone.
Yes, you didn't
No.
tell us.
But even I wasn't thinking it was gonna. Yeah, it was nice. It was a present from the studio, and it was good fun. But same with a plastic Hive Tyrant, with the resin Hive Tyrant I got before the plastic was released. I just cut it up and made it a flying one. I didn't
Yeah.
care, and I don't today. Actually, to be honest, I mean, I think if I look at it from today's point of view, it's a big deal, but it's not for me, and it never was.
You
Well-
just think about how much money you could have gotten from it, like the next trip to Bali.
No,
Yes,
think about how much joy you got from it.
Absolutely, I can go to Bali when I want to. I don't care.
Yeah.
And let's be honest. I mean, the alternative to doing my flying half Tyrant for Hive Roboros back then would be to have to cut up a metal Hive Tyrant.
Yeah,
The
which is
rest one
nightmare.
was much easier. Much easier.
Also lighter, right?
Definitely much lighter. What the fuck?
Yeah. Was zum Fick?
Exactly. What's something?
But that's the tip that I think we talked about this before, but Weirding's Way, who I love and I love his work, I'm obsessed with it. He gives that tip to people. He's like, if you have a very special bit that you've been saving, use it.
Absolutely.
Because it's better to use it than to save it forever and never use it.
Yeah. I felt when I got this box here, I felt like, ooh, I should save that for a certain occasion and make it blah blah blah.
What, the Parasite?
Yeah.
Fuck no. No, I want you to convert it so that you can give us all good ideas and then we can rip them off. It's an investment.
Yes, this obviously is.
This is
Which
me
is
pulling
good.
your tail. Dance, monkey, dance.
What?
And all I did for mine was change the whips to talons, turn the tail around so it's stubbing a Johan in the back. That's about it for me, really.
That works.
But it is balanced all the way through Johan. It's a tiny
I'm
contact point.
impressed that you were able to balance that. Don't mind me as harvesting Carnifex teeth because they're the best things to put on Lictor arms.
You know what?
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 He's
Did you?
become a dentist. He's a Tyranid dentist.
That's me.
I guess you guys saw my latest night post I did on my Dominus class nights.
With the guns on top?
Yes, exactly. I'm totally keen on trying out if those gun arms work on Tyranids as well, because I'm totally sure it would.
Can we call them bunny arms? Bunny guns?
Bunny?
Because they're like
Like-
bunny ears.
Bunny?
Bunny ears.
A
Rabbit.
rabbit? Like a bunny, a rabbit?
Like
Yeah.
this guy. Look, he's got bunny ears sticking up off his head. And you got guns sticking up off your guy's back like bunny ears.
Nope. That's not the kind of vibe that I get at all.
Okay.
Well,
You're being
those
serious. I see.
if you ask me, those the first layout, those where you had that turrets,
Yes.
Yeah.
that kind of looked awkward.
Okay.
But the one where you use those
Mr.
the painted autocannons with the ammo feed from top down.
Yep.
That looked believable. That looked amazing. But having those square, they kind of, to me at least, they kind of look off balance.
I see your
Yeah.
point. They look kind of heavy.
Marco, I'm going to put something in our chat on the Discord. If you have a look at that, is that what you mean, sort of? Because that's what I've done with a Hydra.
Having all this card. Give me a second.
Yeah. Let me just get a side view as well for you. Because obviously you've got the guns on the top and they shoot outwards.
Yes. No, I can't see it yet.
Should be
Which one are you looking at?
original 4.
You want the original 4 one, Marco?
Original one. Give me a second. Silence or yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Doop. Yes, got it. Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is very close. But I would have angled them, not put them up, shooting in the sky, but shoot them like at an angle, the arms. But
Yeah.
the basic idea is there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can
There
we
you go. There's your concept.
Good one. Awesome.
can we go back and please talk about how amazing those freaking concepts made by Nikki Grillet were?
Oh,
we should.
yeah. Anyone who missed it,
Alright.
Nikki Grillette put out some really cool Tyranid sketches this week, and she said that they're only the beginning, that she wants to do more, which is awesome.
I haven't felt the love for Tyranid monstrous creatures and titans in a long time. But when I saw those, I was like, "Ooh, please stop the clocks! I'm in my cave. I need to whip that up."
Nice.
That was
Awesome.
that was so amazing.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Cool.
Yeah, she
I
had the
honestly-
one that's like reclining, kind of. It's weird. It's like a standard Tyranid body shape, but
Yeah,
it's leaning back, and then its arms are like bracing it behind, and the gun's coming out of its chest. It was nuts.
Oh yeah.
no. Those are when you look at it, you after a while you see that everything's there, but nothing's coming out from any weird places. But it's like leaning backwards.
Yeah.
And the tail is kind of a forward-mounted weapon.
Yep.
And it's the upper limbs are supporting like the back, and the middle limbs are carrying the weapons, shooting forward.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Ah, that's so good.
Oh, we got to go through the chat. Flynn, can you take a
Yeah.
spin?
I just threw the bit in there. So where are we going? We're back to a bit. Alright. So we've had Tyler Blevins and Mark turn up. And Tyler
Hello,
Blevins said
welcome.
the new NID Dex has a psychic power that turns brains into microscopic hungry NIDs that want to eat their way out. Fun stuff.
Yep, that one's good. We talked about that, I think. Maybe?
Yeah. Floppy said, coming to you live from Rick Priestley's underwater Bond villain hideout for Marco. And hello, Daddy Gamble.
Oh, Daddy Gamble's here. Welcome.
And Tom Wilson says, one creature conference should just be a slideshow lecture by Marco.
All about his underwater escapades.
Oh yeah.
Or I guess about his Tyranids, I don't know.
And welcome back, Kajan. It's been a
Hey,
while.
Kajan.
If Kajan's got a bit of a fame here because he was the person who instigated June Stealer last year,
There you go.
which will be happening again this year. Just keep your eyes out. Darth Bob says, I love Baby Lictor. Reminds me of Brundlefly.
I gotta look that up.
And Kajan's quite excited about the North American streams.
Oh yeah, because Kajan keeps vampire hours.
Yeah.
The up all night hours.
Darth Bob says, I must hit Nikki up for some of those concepts to add to the Tyranid art gallery.
Leave some for somebody else, buddy.
Barkaiser said, speaking of Titans, I was joking about how we have mini fans as as a topic for November this year, and I know they posted on there earlier stating about why not doing mini nids, so shrinking.
Oh, we talked about that, didn't we?
As in for the theme, or
well, I don't know because I did the mini Screamer Killer and the mini Hive Tyrant.
Just getting a shrink ray on it for November this year.
Well, I've already done them, so that sounds like a great idea for me because that means I don't have to. I can just save these and finish them in November.
Do a Harridan.
But I was gonna say, I was reflecting on the whole mini Fant thing. Isn't the Tyrannifex basically a mini Fant? I mean, not a great one, but you could very easily make a mini Fant out of a Tyrannifex.
I have done that.
Well, there you go. I feel like it might be too easy for a challenge.
But I'd say using the Carnifex as the mini Fant for it.
Oh, okay.
Like going back to the original Warp Shadow.
But do you get what I'm saying? That like it's kind of, it's like,
yeah, if you use that,
let's convert a Parasite of Mortrex. It's like, but we have a like you could do it, but we just got one, so it's kind of like, let's make a mini Fant out of a Carnifex. Seems a little redundant because we have basically a mini Fant kit.
Yeah.
How does anyone else feel about this?
Yeah, same.
Was there any old challenges from Warp Shadow community challenges that were done?
The one that Simon did, that's amazing.
Which one's that one?
Simon?
The non-combat?
Yes.
Oh yeah. The ambassador.
The ambassador, yes.
Yeah, we did a non-combat challenge where you had to create Tyranids that were like more in like a support or like Ripper consumption kind of role. That produced some cool stuff.
Might need to dig through the galleries again.
There might have been challenge galleries. I don't know if I uploaded them yet.
Yeah, I can't see those.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm still missing a picture from Warp Shadow actually, which was never resurfaced. I took a picture of a hassle-free model and Simon's Talent Horror, peeking around the corner of a ruin. And I was so in love with this picture, and it never turned up again anywhere.
Where was it? It was in your gallery, or it was in like an event gallery, or?
I didn't see it in the saved pictures.
Weird.
Yep.
Because it might have been in a different gallery. Like if you guys made a gallery for that event you went to, like if you took it at that event.
I think it was in mine, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. The other bit Barkais is saying is we could also go for in macro versions. So giant rippers, giant gaunts. So just flipping everything over. So instead of having a small all the big monsters scaled down, and all the tiny guys scaled up.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest,
we have that. So if you look at the Tyrannifex,
yes,
you have that happy gaunt already.
All the heads. All the stupid heads.
You got the Karen is basically the gene. Well, no, we don't even need to do anything for the gene stealers. We've
'Cause
already
we
got the
got-
McFarlane ones.
Has people seen what Thrifty Squirrel's doing with that McFarlane stealer? Speaking of
I am in absolute love with that.
Hierophants,
Yes,
woo!
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like, how about if you're thinking about the themes, how about turning things around in, for example, like giving random descriptive tasks like no eyes, too many eyes, no mouth.
Oh yes, yes.
No
Because I
limbs.
think that,
No limbs for anyone.
yeah, make it scary without limbs. I think that's a challenge that can create cool shit. It can create completely bullshit, but
So
it can
is
turn
it
out cool things.
now? Okay, now thinking about how we would deploy that, do we have a list of weird prompts and then people choose from the list of weird prompts, or do we like assign each person like a prompt? Because I'm
I
leaning
th-
towards list, so people have a choice.
Yeah, I was thinking we go with how Mum and Egan did Kit Bashemba. Like each day is
Oh
sort
yeah,
of like a different
yeah,
different
but
one for it.
Yeah,
that's a
I would
lot
go
of
for it
hobby.
every 3 days or maybe each
No, at
week.
most,
Because
yeah, week. I think
Yeah.
week. It's not real. Like, if you've got all the time in the world, you can do like a model every 3 days. But as people get more and more stuff impeding on their time,
Yeah. And it's a whole but it depends on how many prompts we come up with
true.
as well. Because you can also go like, I'm not going to be here for that one. I'll do this one instead. Or
Yeah, it could be like a grab, more of a grab bag thing. Like you pick the one that works for you, or the one that inspires you, or
how about aquatic Tyranids?
Always a favorite.
maybe they had that book that they've now banned. I think.
yeah,
Games Workshop released an aquatic Tyranid. I don't know if there was a list. I didn't buy the book, and it's a good thing
it
I
was in
didn't.
White
Well,
Dwarf.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it was one of those. Yeah, it was. But now because the new codex is out, you can't do it. Kajan is saying do like Monster Bash just with Tyranid parts.
I want to keep it more Tyranid because it's for
Yeah.
Nidvember.
No,
Like,
he's saying like
people do that for like chaos and stuff like that.
no. I mean, he's saying as in you have like the bag full of different Nid parts. So like
Oh,
Scything Talons, Crushing Claws, stuff like that.
interesting.
Yeah,
And you
like
pull out those
Monster
for the
Bash
Nids.
from Miscast.
Yeah, but you only
Okay.
use Nid parts.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe who's good with drawings? Maybe Vermis and some others like draw different parts of a Tyranid, and
Yeah.
you kind of print them out, and you have to pull them out to see what kind of part you get, and you have to build around those parts, because I think the most interesting things happen when you have to fill in voids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like everyone has got the sphincter, huh?
Oh my God! You and your God, we knew it was coming. Walked right into it.
Oh, it's a
What
huge
Tyranid
void
part
and a
should we
Tyranid
do,
line.
Marco? Oh, maybe a sphincter.
It's a void. Sam said we
Ma-
should talk about voids. It is there.
Ah!
Marco's
Oh.
prompt is no sphincters.
What? Yeah, no
Marco's
sphincters.
prompt would be no sphincters.
Why are you all so blind? I have no idea.
To the beauty that is sphincters.
We've been staring into too many
Absolutely.
sphincters and we've blinded ourselves.
We'll have to properly like throw this all together for it. But what I say, because I know it's about a month away to help people get prepared for June Stealer. The theme this year we're going for is anything but a miner, basically.
Ooh.
So just not doing them as miners, do them as aristocrats, farmers,
Awesome.
like police officers.
We swear we weren't trying to pander to Simon with this.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, it's a good idea. Do something different, because last year we just went go crazy with whatever,
Yeah.
and we're just putting a little bit more of a theme to it this year of anything but miners.
Funny is that I have just placed just today I have put my Gene Stealer cult into the cabinet,
Yeah.
Nice.
and and that was amazing. That was super cool to revisit all those things that I've built. And of course, I placed other armies into that cabinet as well.
Hmm.
And yeah, it felt like a very nostalgic trip because
Nice.
it was like a uh, how do you call that when you meet up with old school friends?
Reunion.
Reunion, yes. It was a massive reunion.
Cool.
Because for example, I have a Mantis Warriors army.
Oh yeah, I love it. I mean, Space Marines are shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I just, having those guys back in my hands, it was like, oh yeah, we did this thing together, and we did this thing together. It was amazing.
You mean when you say we did these things together, you mean you and the models?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, it absolutely was, because I built them I would say at the very peak of what I consider my prime time at Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Um,
And you
because
had all
I
those
had
awesome No, wait. The crazy Slaaneshi Terminators, were they for the Mantis Warriors or something else?
yeah,
No.
no for the Mantis Warriors.
Nice. I love those guys. God damn. Every one of them's cool. Oh, man.
And yeah, that was amazing. That was really cool.
Cool.
Good for you.
And yeah, I was astonished of how many things I have. And then I felt like kind of guilty for all the miniatures that I could not put into that cabinet.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, because for example, I have when I started working at Games Workshop, that was when a new Space Marine Codex was released, and
Sorry, so you
built
started working on a Tuesday? Don't they
apparently, yeah,
release those things like every other day?
yeah, and I built that Space Marine army, and
Yeah.
that was one of the armies that do stay in the box, and I was like, sorry guys, but no sun for you.
Wait,
Because
not the Mantis
I
Warriors,
don't
just
have
like
enough space.
normal Space Marines, not Mantis Warriors?
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
gotcha.
like a successor Blood Angel chapter.
Oh, boo. Yeah, okay.
With I built my army around Cybots.
Dreadnoughts?
Dreadnoughts?
Dreadnoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had 3 dreadnoughts with the where the Space Marine in the sarcophagus was visible through a
Oh! Yeah?
so they kind of had a glass shield,
And you can see,
and
like, the dead Space Marine inside?
yeah,
Or, like, yeah, messed up Space Marine inside? Wow, okay.
You're always happy about that Space Marine, right?
yeah.
I'm thrilled. Do you guys follow that? Is it Maverick painting? The guy who's, like, got 15 different kinds of dead Space Marine?
No.
He did, like, a Space Marine who's been killed by a Melta, a Space Marine who's been killed by a plasma gun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like porn for you, eh?
hell yeah.
Cool.
You keep your tentacles. I'm happy with this. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
random. Flynn, what's going on in the
No.
comments? Oh, Simon, are you
People have
sorry?
been
I didn't know if Simon was finished.
No, I'm done.
so people have been giving in ideas for different prompts and stuff. So I've
Let's
just
hear 'em.
been making a note of them. So what we have is redesign a 2nd edition model, which was
Ooh.
from who said it? That was from Darth Bob.
Yeah,
That's
We also got aquatic Tyranids.
yeah.
That was from Barkai said he was down for aquatic Tyranids.
Yeah.
We've also got Barkai's mini versions. So Barkai's given quite a few. So he said abyssal life forms are a wonderful need inspiration.
Abyssal life
mini
forms being the stuff that lives at the bottom of ocean trenches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
For anyone who
Mini
Thank you for the explanation.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So I've got mini version. I just expanded on that, going anything that's normally on a 60 mil base or above, and then the macro
Oh, nice.
version, and that's on anything beyond like a 50 mil base or smaller, because obviously they keep flip flopping on what base warriors are on,
Yeah.
and by a Vorge you could be on a smaller base at one point, and then on a bigger base just cuts it all off into like a clear line for it.
Yeah.
There's not. Barco says he's a gene stealer purist with pure strains only, and that looks like it's pure strains with hats.
What?
I don't know. Kazunga's gone, but to get to that pure strain and bow ties.
I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Sounds
Guys,
good.
you need to clarify that because
Sounds
that's
good.
just. Oh, but speaking of the pure strains, in the new codex,
Mm-hmm.
the gene stealer is represented by a pure. The model they used in the picture is a pure strain gene stealer
From
Overkill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're coming.
It's just why
They're coming.
It's either they're coming
They're
or
coming.
they just want to taunt you.
Wait. I got one right here. Where'd he go?
But-
Because every so often I post about these things and people are like, "What are you talking about? Those new gene stealers?" Okay, hold on a second.
Oh no! Someone actually. I've seen someone post about. Oh, we got new G Stealer models. No, they're the ones from 2007.
Yeah. Okay. So if anyone here is not up to snuff on this, here's your recap. Where the hell am I? Hold on. Nope, that's not the setting I want.
Still.
What the hell? Oh, here we go. Okay, already. So here is our current long-running gene stealer. We've been using since 2003, something like that. Notice. And here is our new gene stealer sculpt that has never been released other than in Deathwatch Overkill. So in case you somehow missed these beautiful boys, they kind of take our current gene stealers and blend them with second edition gene stealers more. Look at their feet. They're a little more detailed. Those back, there's a very different back on them. There you go. There's a difference. They've got the windowed gills structures like we would see on a second edition gene stealer versus the like big long gill. Their hands are their arms. You don't see it on these arms because I picked short arms for this guy, but the our existing gene stealer arms are pretty gangly and long, whereas these ones are shorter. Much better detail on the rending claw hands. I don't know if hold on. I don't even know if you can see this. So the one in the middle is the old one, and then you get the new ones on either side. So much better detail there. The hands are better detail as well. Underside too. The chest carapace looks pretty much the same. But yeah. And oh, they got little sticky outy tails, which are the tails are very reminiscent of a second edition Gene Stealer. And then I like better the way they handled the growths on the back on the new guys versus the old guys. Anyway, there we go.
Barguys has clarified, and so has Kajan. So what Barguys mean is, he will do pure strains with hats because he wants him to do anything but minors for June Stealer. So since he'll only do pure strains, he'll have to put a fireman, a police, or a construction helmets on it for Tyranid YMCA.
Nice.
Dothwolf says betting the pure strains are going to be in the KT box, the kill team box, which I could see as well.
And Lictors.
Yeah.
Please,
that-
lictors.
Yeah.
If
And then
lictors were not made for the kill team box, which would?
Yeah, good point.
Kajna said, chat for me is Barcase goes pure strain only, so he replies to, and he goes, but to get that pure strain, and then Barcase says, looks like pure strain with hats, and then he replies to that one with bow ties. But I think because of speed of typing, it came out in a weird, mismatched way.
Okay.
Felis Tube goes, haven't missed them. I have 30 of them. I think it's in response to
What?
the overkill.
Lucky. Good work.
I have 20 of them, so
Oh,
you're doing better than
wow.
me.
I think I've only got like maybe 4 or 8.
Yeah,
Wasn't it 2 per box, or was it 4 per box?
2 per box.
Okay, so yeah, I've got maybe 6 max. I might have gotten a couple more somewhere.
What?
When you bought this Deathwatch Overkill box, it came with Neophyte Gene Stealers, came with Acolyte Gene Stealers, it came with the Brood Lord or whatever, the Patriarch, Magus, whatever, some
Coven.
aberrants, and then it had 2 Pure Strain Gene Stealers in each box. So
Right.
to get 30 of them, you had to buy them separately bits order, I guess, or buy a lot of those boxes. Or trade
Yeah,
them with
had
Space
to,
Marine friends.
yeah, you basically get them all separately. They come up quite a lot, often on eBay and stuff.
Shit,
I
I should go
see,
looking. I should pay more attention.
but
Oh, well.
it's
Well,
mainly
we'll
like
have
the
new ones
sellers in
soon.
the
Who
UK.
cares?
But no, when that Overkill box came out, you could mix and match the hybrids. You could have, because they referred to them as like second
Generation.
generation and third generation, fourth generation.
Yeah.
They didn't have the whole the third generation ones are neophytes, the other ones are acolytes or anything. They were just
Oh, I forgot that part. Okay.
you could mix them in together.
But the models were clearly the Neophyte models and the Acolyte models.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's
Then
early
they had
versions of them that only had auto guns or auto pistols.
yeah, because Overkill came out. Then the Gene Stealer Codex came out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think we went to the next edition and they released. I think we got to 8th, and they completely split the two. So you had to go as neophytes and acolytes and aberrants.
No,
But
as soon as they got their first codex, there was a differentiation because that box, the Acolyte and the Neophyte boxes released very soon after. Like they released with that first codex.
yeah, but the problem was no, but you were still able to mix them together. I think.
No.
But the problem is
As in, like,
there
in
wasn't
their
enough.
entry? No.
Yeah, I think.
No, they had separate entries. I know that because
Or it's
I
the squad
did my
sizes you
Gene
could
Stealer
do.
cult for a tournament. So I had to like adhere to all the like codex rules and all that shit. And they were definitely different squads.
Yeah, because I remember that afterwards you couldn't. It wasn't if you had the overkill box and didn't get anything else, you could not use it as an army at all.
Yeah, you
Because
could.
this
Half my army is from that box.
no, because the squad sizes were too small, so like, you only got 4 aberrants in that box.
Oh,
So when they
you'd
came
have
out,
to add to them, right?
you only got I think it was like 8 neophytes or something. You didn't have enough to actually have a full unit to be able to play with at that point. But if you were having it, then they would go, oh, you'd get a few more to be able to play. But it was just
Yeah, so
thing
I
I found
bought
a bit strange.
2 copies of that box, and then I traded my Space Marines in 1 copy to someone else to get a 3rd copy, so I didn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Because it was Gene Stealer
It
Cult.
sounds,
And I was like,
sorry, but it sounds like an awful way of work to just get a few decent sculpted Gene
Gene
Stealers.
Stealers definitely is. I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, thanks for bringing us back to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
So when someone
yeah.
has 30 of them, I'm like, holy crap. You didn't want this.
Talking
More
about crab.
Go ahead.
crap.
Shit.
How's your conversion going, Simon?
Well, but
Oh,
my
shit,
my
camera's
silicone pointy tool is gone. And
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, not the rare, but the pointy one. But
Oh.
yeah, I could have used that right now. and I hate when things disappear.
Okay, so
And
I feel like I should mention this because I don't know if I mentioned it well enough. If you're ever wanting to do a lictor arm that has like these kind of clawy bits on it, the easiest way to do that, honestly, is to steal Carnifex teeth, which is what I did here on
That is
Beefboy.
such an amazing idea.
And I just did it on the little guys here. So you take the upper jaw of a Carnifex, you cut along here to get the teeth off. You cut along this line, and then you trim out this extra stuff inside. And then the key point to doing this is that, oh shit, I shouldn't do it on that one, it's drying. You get your lictor, and when you take your Carnifex teeth, one side is going to be detailed because you took it from the detailed side, and one side is going to be not as detailed. Not super obvious. You can put some green stuff there to kind of hide it, but you want the detailed part of the teeth to be facing forward. Like this is the face of the model. You're going to be looking at it from this side. So make sure that those detailed parts are facing forward and that the not detailed parts are the back of the model so that they're not as obvious. But it's not even that obvious. Like I show you this guy. I basically hit a lot of, I sculpted on gums to like hide the bottom of the teeth. And then if you look at the back, if you look closely, they're kind of flat on the back and not as detailed. If you want to be obsessive, you can go in there with a knife and kind of cut them to make them a little more detailed. Like these ones down here are clearly flat on the back. But yeah, just hide it that way. So that's my tip. If you need little like clawy bits, and this is what it looks like on the actual lictor arms, which I think looks pretty good. Where's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Darth Vader just said gummy fexes.
Gummy. Ew, weird. Anyway, so there you go. And then you just have to, like, if you want the big teeth, you just choose the teeth from different sides of the head to get what you need. So that's like, this is the left and right side of a head if you look at it like this, because it has the fangs in the front. And then just, because these are the sides that are going to be facing forward on the lictor when it's got its claws out. So I put the detailed sides up. There you go.
Guys, I gotta go.
It's pretty late.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
Go ahead.
gentlemen,
Well, stream on all you want. I'm gonna be going to bed.
Okay, well, have a good sleep, Marco. Thank you for having joined
Thank
us.
you. Have
Hopefully
a great
you had a
night.
good time.
See you next week or sometime.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a stream next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's, what is that? Is that 6:30 p.m. Central? And
That's-
I don't know, 3:30 if you're in BC or something, or
Yes.
California. But oh no, 4:30. So more useful for North Americans, but you guys can all watch it. It'll be recorded, so it'll be available Saturday morning for you. And then we'll look forward in 2 weeks' time to doing the Hive Fleet Moloch birthday stream on
Yay.
Saturday, May 7th, which will be awesome.
Why wouldn't we? Let's do this.
All right, Moloch,
Bye bye.
was
Have a
night.
good night.
good
See
fight.
you. Thank you.
We'll
It
keep
was.
streaming. So Simon, if you want to keep working, or
yeah.
Lynn, if you want to keep working. But
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, Marco.
Marco, it was an honor and a pleasure to ride with you on Friday night.
Wait, did he already go?
Maybe.
No, he's still here. Okay.
Yeah, he's still here. Bye, Marco.
Yes,
I'll
it's been
catch
an
you when
honor.
we can. We still have Project eBay to hopefully get to the end of.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? Project eBay?
Yeah.
Marco gave us an update, and apparently it's getting closer to fruition.
Yes, I got an update with it as well.
But we're still streaming, so let's not talk about it.
Oh, Jesus.
So you're
Metal
Go ahead.
Beard, Eric has gone. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget the Yacht Fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metalbeard Eric made a contribution to the Yacht Fund. Now you can see what we do with the Yacht Fund, which is buy cool models for people. We also use it to make random stickers and stuff like that. So, thanks.
Bye, Eric. He's going
Bye,
as
Eric.
well.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Yeah. And Diana, as earlier said, in response to Barcase's YMCA Pure Strains, she has the corner on GW YMCA.
What? I don't get it.
So I think she's done
She did a
models.
Oh, cool. I have not seen those. I don't know if Diana has a... Does Diana have an Instagram? I don't know.
Diana, if you do, please drop it down below.
Or text or message us if you don't want to drop it in like the public stream. Just like send me a PM with the
I was
account.
going to. If you want us to drop the link, I can drop the link.
Oh, of course. But yeah. I
Your
don't know
choice.
if she wants to send it to everyone.
Yeah.
Her choice.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
okay, guys.
What?
Marco has finally dropped off. I don't think he watches these things after the fact. So now's our chance. I am doing a special thing for Marco for his birthday. I'm putting together a video of birthday greetings with people. So if you have a birthday greeting that you'd like to share with the mighty Hive Fleet Moloch, send me a DM on Instagram or email me. My email address is modernsynthesist. It's a long name @gmail.com. And let me know if you want to contribute something. I'm asking people to put together either video messages, audio messages. You can do a picture, whatever the heck you want, whatever you feel comfortable with. And I'll put them together in this video and we'll surprise them with it. I tried to like low-key post about this. I posted like a picture of his kill team on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, if this was influential to your hobby journey, send me a message. And I got a couple of people that way, but I thought I should also put it in here because I'm pretty sure Marco's not going to watch this after the fact. Yeah, so if you want to contribute, let me know. If you, and I also, like, a lot of people are talking about how their own Tyranids or their own hobby journey were inspired by seeing like the stuff that Marco did in White Dwarf or in the old Tyranid codexes, that kind of stuff. So yeah, anything like that would be great. I would love to feature anything you're willing to share with him. And then we will share it with him live on stream. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to try it on the 7th. And there may be special guests. I will say no more.
Ooh, special guests.
Yes.
So we aren't
there may
sending
or may
him
not be some happy hands. I will say no more.
Ooh,
Oh, shit. Are you kidding me?
good thing I'm going to be there.
Oh, not
was
live
thinking-
in person, like in a video, but
That's still.
yeah,
So we're
yeah,
not
it's a start.
getting it. We're not getting Marco's dream yacht for him then.
No.
And send. When I say Marco's dream yacht, I mean we're getting him like Barbie's dream yacht and sending one of those to him as
Oh
the
shit,
joke.
we should do that. Oh fuck, now we have to do that.
That's a good idea. That's an amazing idea. Yes.
Simon, you have children. Is there
Yes.
like a website for buying toys in Germany?
Amazon.
Darth Bob, I asked if they could get Rick Priestley. I don't know if they're going to manage to get Rick Priestley, but I did ask.
Oh shit.
There'll just be more stories about the basement.
Rick doesn't know about the basement stuff. I didn't tell him about the basement thing. I don't know if they'd appreciate that, but that would be cool. My dream is Rick Priestley being like, "Hello, Marco. I'm here in my basement, wishing you a happy birthday." That would be amazing.
That would be so good.
Yeah, to be clear, I don't think we said it on stream. Marco is turning 50, so it's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's why I want to put something together.
Yep.
Yeah. See, this is how you get the Carnifex teeth out. You use your chisel blade, and you pop them out like that. And then they stand more or less straight, and you take your chisel blade and you go along the teeth on this side, pop it down, and then you just got some teeth there.
You know what you should never do?
What?
Glue something with green stuff into place.
Ah, you've told me before that it's very good at securing things very securely. Have you?
Yes, and then you
Screwed
keep
yourself?
sculpting your things.
Oh, and then you put your silicone sculpting tool on the super glue, which
No,
you also told me never
I'm
to
just-
do.
I thought I pinned the head of this thing into place.
Yeah.
and I didn't like the pose.
Yeah.
And so I filled everything with green stuff, and then I, glued the pin with super glue into the green stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, that's still wet and wobbly.
Uh-oh.
So while I'm sculpting on the head, the whole thing moves back and forth the whole time.
Wow. That doesn't sound fun.
It's probably like working in clay. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting there. I'm at least getting to the point where I can work no more because everything else is
Green.
yeah. It's too moving. Everything's moving, and I don't have a good part for the for the tail tip yet.
I swear you should take the top of the head and you should take the bottom of the head, like the parts you're not using, put them together and make them a tail tip.
Then
Unless...
it will like the tail is the head.
You think so? No. But I would say just like don't keep the dome. Like take the lower jaw part, take the mandibles, cut the head right where like the teeth go into it.
Yeah.
And leave the dome. So just you have like the teeth and that weird bottom jaw that looks like a gun barrel, and the mandibles on either side on the tail.
That could work.
That's what I was thinking. If it works.
We will see if that works.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm done. I have mixed up way too much green stuff, but I'll glue the arms into place.
I've got extra right here.
I have like this massive bulb here.
Oh wait, we lost Flynn.
Yep.
That's weird. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, Diana said that she did it at Games Day years ago. Don't do Instagram. This is on Diana, if you're still here, can you email me? modernsynthesis@gmail.com if you want to share it. Or I'm also on Twitter. I don't know if you do Twitter. I'm mod_synth. I basically don't do Twitter, so I don't judge. Darth Bob, we'll finally see Rick Priestley. No. Barbie's Dreamboat Crude by Two. Oh, the secret, the thing is nobody mentioned anything about the Marco birthday thing. About the message and all that, clearly. Don't mention it on next week's stream or anything because he might watch it. I don't know. Yeah, don't mention it on Instagram. Please keep it secret. Keep it
safe. That's a weird thing to say on the internet. Keep it secret.
Keep it safe. I think Flynn might be back.
Yep, possibly. I have freaking lost the left arm.
Oh, Simon, Darth Bob is saying that the parasite without the wings kind of reminds him of the weird psychic thing that Simon made that has the baby hidden in the tentacles.
Yeah, it has definitely. It feels like the certain.
Ambassador? Is that what you called it?
No, it was my Doom of Malentai.
The soul right.
Yeah, it has the soul sucker, and I can absolutely see that. Yeah, I feel like maybe they're from the same fleet, and therefore they share certain aesthetics.
Yep.
Maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm.
The face is not. I'm not. I just messed it up a bit. I'm just looking for this second arm. I know, throw Space Marine, but
I almost lost one of my arms earlier because they're so small. They're easy to lose.
Yeah, well, it's not that small, but I like where this thing is going.
Good.
It has.
So inspired.
It has this hovering, creepy feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, the weird thing is, in my old workplace, I had all this shit lying around, which made it impossible to find stuff on the ground. And now I have a clean ground, and I don't find things as well. This is
Hey,
stupid.
Huh?
I have returned.
Welcome back,
He
man.
has returned. I need to pee.
Go
I'll be
pee.
back.
Well, I don't know if it's the Parasite or the fifth member got into the Wi-Fi in my whole house. Everything went.
What?
Yeah, my phone still hasn't got back yet.
Wow. I think the fifth member is mad that you're staying on late.
Yeah, it knows. Questions. I don't know if you read some of the comments, but there's one
I
from
did.
Floppy. Did you see
Oh,
the one from Floppy
no, I
about the
didn't do
cake?
that one yet.
Yeah, Rick Frischley gets a lot of requests to jump out of oversized birthday cakes. Guys, you gotta be realistic.
True. And
Uh,
mostly they're in Nottingham, probably.
oh, have you seen? I've seen today someone did a Parasite, but they've basically stripped back the wings a lot.
Oh. Tell me more.
I, I'm just gonna try and find it. It was in their story, but it was freaky to see it. But it doesn't look too bad. But I wouldn't strip it back as far as they did.
Yeah.
But it,
Sorry,
oh
you said it's in
jeez,
your story or it's in their story?
no, it's in someone's story. I just gotta find the name. That Danny Builds.
Danny Builds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Danny's, so DANNYS
Oh.
builds.
Okay.
They've just basically stripped so much of it back.
Could work if it's like psychic, like flying on psychic ability.
Yeah.
Rather than... Oh my god.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, holy toot. And also curled the wings up, maybe? Or are they reversed?
I was thinking they were reversed.
The caption is, yes, I'm a masochist. Yes, you'd have to be.
Yeah.
Also looks like might have modified the mouth to bring the mandibles... Oh, bring the mandibles lower so that they're like arcing up instead of just like
Yeah.
on a 0-degree angle. They're kind of like below the horizontal. Nice.
Okay. Oh, found it. Hooray!
Good man.
Whee.
How on earth did it go there? Okay.
You should have
Don't
thrown a
know.
Space Marine and you would have learned.
Yeah, probably. Okay, because I'm closing in. Whoop.
Oh, and to be clear, I stole teeth from these Carnifex heads for no good reason. I just have a lot of them. But I'm not marring the eyes because these eyes are very useful for other things.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Other things.
Enhanced
That
senses
sounds,
Tyranids.
that sounds weird.
Wait, you think I'm doing some kind of weird Slaneshi stuff with it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just know that this stupid arm doesn't stay in place.
Uh-oh.
Ah! For freak's sake. You know, in doubt, always more super glue.
So, Flynn, do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But I'm in at 10 o'clock, so it's not too bad.
Okay, well, if
It's
you have
worse
to go,
when I've
you
got to
go.
be. Yeah, it's worse when I've got to be up at like 5 in the morning.
Ooh, that is rough. Is that for like a
Yeah.
8 a.m. start or?
It's 7:30 start.
Oh, what? Oh, but the bank doesn't open. Wait, is it?
The
Wait.
bank won't open for another hour. But we have to get everything sorted out in that
Oh,
hour.
gotcha. Damn.
Yeah.
It's early.
Okay, folks. I think I have reached the peak of what I can do.
Oh my
today.
god. Shit, son. Holy fuck. I can't believe you just did that. All right, it's clear who's got the talent on the stream. Wow. And you know what? Without the wings, you can see the arms better.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit.
I just want to remove like their two dens up front.
Yeah.
And I want to remove them because they look like eyes, and I like that it did not have eyes until now.
You're getting a lot of love in the chat, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Flynn, can you let him know?
Glad you like it, Darth Bob, and Diana as well.
Did we lose
Yeah.
Flynn again?
No,
Oh, he's here.
No.
I'm just speechless, basically.
No.
Trying to get a good. There we go. Trying to get my thing to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to post that, man. That's hot.
Yeah, I will.
Good man.
Yeah, and I think it's about time for me to leave.
See, this is why we invest in the yacht fund. That is yacht funds well invested. I should have sent you 3.
Oh no, one is good. One is
No, so you could do
one
other stuff with the other ones.
You know. Also, it's not a special character.
Yeah, but you could. But it's 1 per entry, which is dumb.
No. Yeah, it's 1 per data sheet, but you can have multiple of them.
Oh,
It's like
God,
you can.
this whole data sheet shit. I can't keep track.
So it's no long at the moment. It's no longer a named character. So it's like having. You could take 3 Haruspecs
Okay.
So
or 3 Karens if you wanted.
my wife just asked me asked me tonight, looking at my cabinets with all my stuff in there. She asked me why I was not playing Warhammer 40k, and I was like, I cannot keep track of the things, and I don't want to, jump into that pit again because it's like a rat race.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you also saw it with like Infinity, right? Where you needed to like keep up constantly.
yeah, and that was fun until some point, and it was annoying in the end.
Yeah.
And now I don't want, I don't want to go there again. And that was one thing, and the other thing is that who would I play against? I would go to the Games Workshop store and play with them there. And who's there? Well, I know that a few of my students are there, and
Oh shit.
yeah, I don't want to run into those because they are all about look at my big space marine and all that shit. And that kind of made me feel old. But
Aw.
yeah,
We're all old
it's,
here, buddy. We'll be old together.
yes, it's true. But as my final thing, let me I'll try to take you down last time memory lane.
Yeah.
And see if I can make this work. And run you through my cabinets.
Oh, with your camera?
Yeah.
You know when solving every problem with superglue is not a good thing? When you get it all over your fingers.
But that's the best bit. You can peel it off later.
Yeah, true. I am weird about loving that as well.
Do you know what's even better feeling?
What?
Doing it with a
Scabs?
glue gun.
Oh, never tried that.
Oh, it's nice.
Now we're getting into weird Slashy content, man.
No. That's going to be a thing for next time for people is what is a tool that you've started to use for making models that you didn't think of using before and now is just part of your repertoire.
I like it.
You have it there whenever you need it. I suppose God
Flynn
hand
is
drill
setting
bits.
homework.
I
What?
got those recently. They are
What?
brilliant because they
Oh,
go
God
into my
hand?
Dremel. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you. Oh, no. Be careful. Do not put them in your Dremel.
How
God
come?
hand drill bits are made for drilling plastic. They are
Oh,
very
yeah,
fragile.
I'm
Extremely
using it on
fragile.
plastic.
No, but
Using it on
no,
plastic.
even with like the torque of your thing, be very careful because
Yeah,
they are not cheap.
I've discovered it with my 1 mil drill bit. Basically, it's going through so fast, it's
Simon, can you turn it
melting
sideways?
plastic.
Turn your phone
Sideways
sideways.
like this.
There, perfect. Now we get way better view.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, look at this. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah. Simon face reveal from Darth Bob.
What
Yes.
face reveal? Oh,
And
we know what he looks like. I just showed a picture of him.
Okay, there you go. More Tyranids.
Beautiful.
Didn't place any little ones, and I just found in a box my very favorite Broodlord, which I will post the other day.
Oh god, he's badass. I remember that dude.
Yeah, he's so cool. And more Tyranids, and
I
another
love that
one.
Trigon in the back, the pose on it, the like it pulling over to the side kind of thing.
Yeah, that was the Forge World one.
Oh, nice.
And the final Hydra.
Oh yeah.
And
Nice.
Still tower.
and here's my cult.
Oh, you made tanks. I didn't know you made tanks for them.
Yeah, they were all mobile. And I made griffins because you could play with them back then. And because I didn't want to buy the Forge World things, I made them from terrain pieces, from
Nice.
terrain kits.
Yep. Smart.
And there's the ambassador.
Ooh.
Yeah. There you go, ambassador. And down below, here goes my Space Marine madness. So
Yeah.
I will post pictures of those because I have forgotten how much work I have put into, especially that tank can be taken apart because
Oh.
it has a fully built interior.
Oh, nice.
Are those sonic weapons on the tank on the left, the Land Raider on the left?
Hell yeah.
Yes, my idea was that my Mantis warriors are slowly being pulled to chaos because they are having bad influence, and of course Slaanesh is the god they're being drawn to.
Because Simon.
Yeah. So these are the Slaaneshi units I played, and then I had like the regular dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And my Defiler.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't think I ever posted that.
Damn.
So
Well, you
if
should
you
post
put
it
a
now.
Defiler upright, you have a Titan. You have a Knight.
You should post it now.
Alright, more Tyranids and Theodonata and more Tyranids. Yeah,
Oh,
and that's it.
Donata. Great. Thanks, man.
And here's the still to be filled cabinet with all random
I
things.
see a dom.
So it should send you some more Tyranids to fill the cabinet?
There's the Dominatrix. No, I still have some more baskets. So this has been the workplace I have been streaming from. Yeah,
Nice.
and that's it.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah, Karen. I figured I would either work tonight on either Karen or the Parasite. So I dubbed for the Parasite.
Good choice.
Parasite wins.
Yeah.
Glad you did that on stream. That's pretty awesome.
Okay, folks.
Okay, thanks, man. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Well, let me get this personal.
What?
If it kind of works at some point. Oh, I suck it. Discord. Discord on. Oh, there you go.
Oh. There you go. Eee! Wait, does that mean I have to show my face? I don't know what condition my face is in. Oh, there we go. Mysterious condition. Oh, that's way too close. How do I? Camera default. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, folks, before we drop off, I want to thank everyone in the stream and in the chat, because I don't know how regular I can take part in the future with
Oh,
new
right.
times and shit. And therefore, I want to thank everyone for an amazing time. And yeah, have a good one.
You're still going to be
everyone.
on this. You pretend that you're not going to be on it anymore, but you're still going to be on it. We'll find a way.
Life.
I will do. I swear, I do my very best.
Of course. We'll have it times when it's not your wife's birthday.
Very well.
We'll see what we can do. I am the
Have-
mysterious disembodied voice, Darth Bob. I always have been, and I'll be back in the future.
Hydra, you look like Ryan Reynolds' lost German brother. He is part Canadian. Honorary Canadian.
Of course. Like all good people are.
Get this out of here. That's too much up in my face. This is really awkward. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And we'll see you next Friday at a later time. And then 2 weeks from now for a Euro stream on a Saturday. And we'll see how that goes. Bye.